Hello and welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining. We do have Rubix. Hello there, sir, and thank you so much for the follow. Good evening, of course, everybody else. It's Prole OK. Good evening, sir, and I do hope, of course, I'm doing a good job over here. Thank you for the kind words. I also want to welcome Iwana. Hello there, sir. Hello there, ma'am. Hello there, ma'am, and welcome. I do have to mention Yorkshire Gold Brit did put up that first promotion. Thank you so much. As you can see over here, we're still getting the lobby up, and hopefully we're gonna get in sooner rather than later. I do want to click a button over here so we get back in. The small soldiers, also good evening, sir. We do have also CME Fall. Hope everybody's doing well, having a good day. Indeed, I also hope the same thing. I did have, I guess, quite an interesting meeting earlier. I can't really release the details, but oh my god, it was such a positive meeting all around. Thank you so much, by the way, for that. CME Fall, glad, I would say, I hope you're also fine, and I do hope you're going to have an awesome Christmas period. We're getting to that moment of the year in which everybody wants to get closer to their families, wants to slow down, of course, from work and so on and so forth, and have a little bit of off time. I do hope everybody's actually preparing for that very nicely, and we will, and of course everybody gets to be healthy, safe, with a big belly coming up after the Christmas period, and of course enjoy all of the great foods that their grandmas or their family or themselves, some of them themselves, will be preparing. There's a lot of smells in my house. Oh my god, my grandma is making so many, we call them kozonaks. So they're like basically big cookies over here, like big cookies. Oh my god, yeah, it is something. Well, we do have two teams going against each other today, and they're coming up in the qualifiers for the next CivFR Squadrons. Guarnaros, by the way, good evening, sir. I don't want to put it up on the screen here so you can see their names. Give me a second so I can open up the screen here. There we go. We do have L'Union de Recrues Ambitious. This is ambitious. Yeah, I think it's ambitious. I think so. This is the union of ambitious recruits, I believe they're called, and we do have a logo for them. It's gonna take a little time to get all of them processed, and I hope I'm gonna do it sooner rather than later. We do have on their roster Fluk, MartinH, Clash 34. We got Mystic. We got Raider Omega, Valentin Beizanu, Black Poo P, or is it Poo Pie? I'm not sure. Dzertik and Trap Lord. While on the other side, I believe we did have, let me see, Les Deux Rives. I believe this translates into the two shores, the two sides of a river, so the two shores. Telio, Bulldozer. We got Maraxou, Winnow, Kerrnel, Mindblow, and Jakku. I believe we actually saw before Mindblow in some other games. I'm not sure if about the other ones, but like I was saying, these are new teams showing up in, of course, the CivFR Squadrons, and they're looking, as you can see, these are the new teams. And they're looking for places in the Division 3 coming up in the next season 11 of this competition. Let me actually switch really quickly to the game and see. Oh my god, I actually remained alone in the lobby. No, what is going on? Oh my god, give me a second here. Let me get back. Hopefully it's gonna be good. Or did they need to remake the lobby? I don't know. I lost connection. I guess this was the old lobby. It does feel like this was the old lobby. Let me see. Yeah, it is the old lobby, so they're gonna re-lobby really quickly. Guarnaros, yeah, it's a bit rough going one for. Oh my god, yes it was. Oh my god, yesterday. Oh yeah, that was quite something. Also, though, I believe. Good evening, sir. By the way, bonsoir, monsieur, bienvenue. I hope you're actually saying yes to my translation over there for the two teams. So on one side we got the Les Deux Rives, which I hope does mean okay. Yes, about the translation. Yes. Thank you, merci beaucoup. Okay, I got it. That's the two shores going against the Union of Ambitious Recruits. I like that name. Oh my god, I like that name. You know what I like also? I gotta admit this. La Grande Barrière de Fromage. Oh, this is amazing. La Grande Barrière de Fromage. This is like such a good name. Let's go. Instead of the Great Barrier Reef, I guess we do have La Grande Barrière de Fromage. I can even see it right now. You know, I can even see it right now. The pronunciations for ambitious was more difficult though. Yeah, I mean, I can actually put it through Google Translate and see if I'm on the right track over here. Let me see. Let me put it in. B-C-E-U-S. And what does Google Translate say?
Ambitieuse.
Ambitious. Okay, it's a little bit with a theos. Okay, I got it. Ambitious. Okay, it takes me a while. I'm not usually, you know, in Romanian we don't actually use the th that much, but in other languages I saw it's quite oftenly used. So I guess it will take me a little bit of time to adjust to it. Do we have a new lobby here, or I'm not sure what's going on? But I guess they're gonna find out. We're gonna find out soon. Give me a second. So that one was improving already. Okay, ambitious. Okay, ambitious. Ambitious. It is what it is. It's happening. It's happening. I did talk to my, by the way, my French tutor sent her your messages, and she was so happy to see that I'm improving in reading, in translating, and so on and so forth. Hello there, Wendak. Hello there, sir. How are you doing? Good evening. Good evening. Let me see what do we have here. Oh, there we go. We got a host again. Something happened, but now we're back on the track, and we're back on track, I guess. Retrieving host information, and we're going back in. You're doing great in French. Thank you so much, sir. Saladin13, good evening, sir. Thank you so much. I'm trying. It's an ongoing process. It takes me quite a bit of time. I gotta say, I wasn't, even though we did have in normal school, like in high school as well, quite a few French lessons. I wasn't really paying attention to them, so I did, unfortunately, did have the opportunity to learn a lot of French in my, of course, high school years and primary years, but man, I just didn't pay attention. Like even in English, I think I actually learned a lot more English with Cambridge, first of all, like going to the Cambridge test, just for the Cambridge test, from movies, from games, and from directly talking, rather than just going to classes and having those. I don't know. But now I feel like I should definitely, get to acquire somehow the French language, and I think it takes a little bit too much time to learn it without a tutor. So I did say, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna spend that time. I want to learn more French, and I think it's 3 hours a week now, or 4 hours a week. I get to spend time with a tutor. She's teaching me how to translate stuff, how to read stuff, how to do, and so on and so forth. Draft doesn't work after relobby. What? Who this? What's going on? I don't know what they're talking about here. What draft? What doesn't work? Huh? Oh well. That's what I was actually curious about. Isn't Romania one of the Eastern European countries when there are still a lot of French-funded schools where French is taught as a second language? I think we have actually quite a few going around, like in the school, you get to choose your second language depending on what kind of class you're in. So, for example, in my class, I had English as a primary language, but you can go for a French primary language, primary second language. So you have like Romanian, that's all it's going to be. But then you have something like a French or German or Russian or Italian, or there are quite a few second languages, and then you specialize. You get to have a second language until the 6th grade, I believe, and then you pick up a third language. So it's Romanian and a second language until the 6th one, and from the 6th grade until the 12th grade, and even sometimes you go specializing in university after the 12th grade. Of course, it's university years. You get to get those going. What's the end game with learning French? You want to move here at some point? No, I actually want just to learn French for, first of all, to be able to talk a lot easier with the French community. I do believe there are so many French players all around. Like it's like bigger than CPL right now, and I believe it's a sign of respect of me learning French, and of course it's helps me understand the little bit of details that you guys are talking about, and so on and so forth. And Google Translate is a little bit too slow. And also, if of course we start to get lands going and so on and so forth, it will make my life is just much easier to come to France and talking French rather than in English. I've noticed actually when I was in Lyon last LAN, I did have quite a few problems talking in English. There were quite a few people that didn't understand English that well, so I was trying to point things, on the menu and stuff like that, and I think just learning French, it would make just that process so much easier. It's also always a good idea to learn another language. Yeah, that's also another thing. Yeah, definitely having another language definitely doesn't hurt, and I believe it's a good way to expand your mind. Expand your things. Let me see something on my phone here. There we go. See on my phone. Yeah, there we go. I had to put it to. Okay, there we go. Oh, we got everybody in. 0MS. I rejoin. Okay, 0MS. Talking here. There we go. I see the government of Canada incentivizes it with bonus pay, and there are still a large number of senior managers that can't get by even basic conversation in French because they didn't make the effort to maintain that level after the forced part of full-time language training. That is unfortunate, though, and that is something that, unfortunately, it happens. Forced learning a language is quite troublesome, especially if you don't. I would say if you don't give your full attention to it. So I gotta say, I am taking it seriously, but I'm not taking it as seriously as in spending a lot of time to learn it. Usually my learning method is a little bit different than the normal school learning method. I don't like reading stuff and then just outright just learning it, like how to say, not learning. I want to learn the concepts and not actually learn the full text, like the exact text. That's basically the difference between learning logically and learning, we call it tocit. Basically what tocit means in Romania is when you learn something exactly, like you learn the exact text, you don't always process the text. So this was something that actually my tutor was pointing out to me, that I totally confused her when it came to the learning process. She was like right there, like the usual learning method in which you just learn a lot of stuff and then somehow you get to use that stuff in other areas and you get to enrich yourself. And I just said, you know what, I'm getting really tired of this. She did that for like 2 or 3 months, and oh my god, I told her, you know what, let's stop this, let's go for just give me exercises, let's enrich my vocabulary, because that's definitely something I'm missing. I also have troubles connecting, like getting the connectors, the connecting words, like to, from, when, how, is, and so on and so forth. Like all of those connecting words, I need to learn how to use them properly, and then let me build sentences, like let me just pump those into me. And after we switched that to that method, oh my god, I started learning. I actually started learning. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Kalilak. Good evening, sir. Rafifi, bonsoir, monsieur, bienvenue. And of course, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. It's an ongoing process. And I do hope, of course, the community builds up, and we maybe at some point I'm actually gonna hold the conversations over here on the stream in French as well. Looks like we do have the band maps. I'm not sure exactly why they're not using the the normal drafts. I don't think there is a problem, but they are calling it as a problem. Let me actually take a quick stab at this. I think I need to, there we go, click off this, and we'll see how this goes. So then Telio is going to go for Highlands, Fluk is going to go for the Seven Seas. These are bands, by the way. Then they took out lakes, continents, and islands. Is gonna be taken out, and we got a map. It's gonna be Primordial. Oh my god, Primordial. This is gonna be fun. Oh, seems like Michael has some boomer APM today. Yeah, closing with an up on my head. How are you doing? How are you doing? Let me take let me actually take this map name and put it here. Primordial. There we go. Pedro, the second. Yeah, let's go, let's go. Oh man, guys, I got some gifts today. I got gifts. Petabyte, good evening, sir, and thank you. Guys, I did go somewhere and I got special gifts. I don't know if there is somebody from Finland on the stream, but I went to a Finnish family and they got me gifts. They got me gifts. Oh my god, I don't know if I should eat them. I'm gonna be so people fat this Christmas. What is this? No, people fat. Look at this. This is from Finland. This is from Finland. I got it from Finland. Do you see this? Oh my god, amazing. Thank you so much. I don't know if you can actually see it. It's Kalfazer. No, not right now. Man, no. This is, oh my god, Kalfazer, I think it's called, right? And they got me another thing. So I don't know what these are. I don't know. Fruit marmalade jellies. Oh my god, this is gonna be so good. Look at this. I got these as well. This is gonna be so good. Unbelievable. Oh my god. Amazing. Christopher, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna keep them here. I'm gonna definitely like, you know, like they're gonna be there because honestly, this is gonna be such a heavy period. Such a heavy period. It's gonna be like my belly. Man, guys, I went from 95 kilos to 90 kilos. I'm on the right track. If I start eating all of this, I'm gonna go back to 95. So I don't know. I want to keep going lower and lower. You know, like squeeze that stomach down. Not actually improve it. Come on, guys. You know, like can you tell me to eat it? Oh man. Anyway, we do have over here the maps. Looks like Spain is gonna be the first ban. We got Japan taken down second, Dido taken down third. Of course, on the Primordial map, I gotta say that we do have a lot of potential for naval warfare. And you've seen multiple times how the map actually generates with a lot of choke points, but at the same time ways of you moving your navy from the west to the east of the map. It looks like the players are also recognizing this fact, and they're taking down most of the civilizations that do have a lot of bonuses on the seas. VC is also Vicky, yeah. Also Kristofevski, you should try to hit the gym sometimes the way you want. Worry about gaining weight. I actually do run outside, well, a little bit less now because it's winter time. It's kind of, but I don't like the gym. Like, I don't like the aspect of the gym, like the whole environment of the gym. I feel like a little mouse on training wheels. You know, like when I had, when I was like younger, I had one of those like cages with hamsters, and you put like hamsters on the training wheels to make them do stuff. I feel like that when I'm going to the gym, and it's like, no, I don't want. I'm not a hamster, bro. I'm not a hamster. I have needs. I'm a human being. I want to be outside. I want to run. I want to, you know, like feel the air, the breeze, or the left on my cheeks and everything. So I usually what I do is go around the block. As much as I can, and run and listen to music and so on and so forth, and of course do some exercises in my house, like usually the normal exercises, but you know, it's the how to say, it's also the my metabolism has slowed down considerably since I stopped smoking. So, you know, like there was a bit of a how to say, a bit of a change, a big change actually, since I stopped smoking. I gained a lot of weight. It is what it is, man. I'm sure I'm gonna walk through this. Of course, whenever you talk to somebody, and especially if she's a girl, right, and you look at the girl and she's like, "Oh, I haven't seen you in so long. You put so much weight," and I'm like, "Oh no, okay, I need to lose weight now." People fat not fun, man. People fat not fun. Anyway, we got over here the six. Bands looks like Spain, Japan, Dido, VC, Maori, Norway, and then in the pig phase we do have Portugal with Australia. Looks like they're gonna need the second one for Mystic. Interesting that of course you do have only 6 bands. That means you're gonna get to pick a lot of coastals anyway, and a lot of strong coastals. I'm actually quite surprised that Joe the Third did make it through. We still have Indonesia available for them to pick, and it looks like they're actually gonna go for Eleanor, England, which is definitely one of the good picks for this. VC, it's I defeated, my bad. I came, I saw, I won, I defeated. Okay, yeah, I conquered. Okay, Indonesia for the second pick. I was thinking, but looks like Telio is gonna pick it in the second pick of Portugal, and I'm pretty sure Joe the Third with Guitarja will make a good match there, but I am a bit worried. John Curtin with Eleanor England do have a lot of potential also for those early caravels for John Curtin. Eleanor is going to get the gold. They're going to probably run for those admirals as well. We're going to need to see exactly who's going to pick them up. I would definitely think they should ban something like China. Lotaro, for example. I would also think they're going to go for that. China, I'm of course talking about Kublai China. We've seen it multiple times how good it is. Even yesterday you saw how good it was even against Victoria. Did manage to get those caravels right on time, and did manage to push back Victoria, even though Victoria was kind of split in 4 places. Can you imagine if Victoria was actually going 4 places? Ivy, my math teacher hasn't seen me for weeks and was like, "Joanna, you're skinnier." Oh my god. I mean, that's a good one. Like, that's a good one. I'm sorry, I need to lose weight. I know I need to lose weight. I need something to do. I need something. And it doesn't help that my grandma is making a lot of cookies. Oh man, this is the period. And we have so much good food all around the house. Man, I kind of went crazy, I gotta say. Like, I had a period in like about a month or so in which I just went full strong shawarma every night. Yeah, let's go to pizza, let's go get some KFC, McDonald's, and all of that good stuff. And I was, yeah. It was, my belly went from this normal to need to get back now. It's gonna be fine. We do have in the band phase over here Kublai China. Looks like it got taken out. Rome is going to be the next one on Telio. Teddy Rough Rider is going to be on Fluk. And we do have 1 remaining band for them. I believe so, right? It's 10 bands. They already got 9. It should be 1 remaining band. Bro, but Dom knows how to cook. I know. Yes, I know. I know, but that's not always a good thing, because you get people fat because of it, like I don't know, man. Because on beef salad equals love. Yeah, exactly. We do have France Black Queen as the last band. It looks like first pick of the second phase is going to be Scythia. And of course, we do need to see Telio and Kerrnel pick something. Oh, Tomeris. Oh, man. Man, I was in a... wait, it's perfect. Yeah. Oh, my God. You're saying that because you have a very high metabolism and you can actually go through that really quickly. Well, at some point you can't, It's me or we lost Gorgo. And yeah, Gorgo fell off the map fell off a cliff. In the last, I don't know, 10, 12, 14 weeks, we didn't see Gorgo at all in the games. A lot of players did have problems getting that science on Gorgo, and they just didn't think the extra damage that you get from each of your military policy slots makes up for that, not to mention the culture and so on and so forth. And Sasu, hello there, sir. Good evening. Good evening. I remember eating milk per day sometimes and still would remain. I remember those times as well. Don't tell me about it. Don't tell me about that. I remember those days. I was drinking a lot of Coca-Cola. I was eating whatever, McDonald's, KFC. It didn't matter, and I stayed skinny. You know, there was quite a period. I was trying to gain weight and I couldn't. I remember that period. Now it's like everything you put in sticks. Not cool. I feel like Gorgo's win percentage wasn't very good, but I could be wrong. Is there a site to see each leader's win percentage? I believe we tried to do that, but at some point we kind of gave up on that idea because it was quite a bit dependent on everything else, like the whole mix of civilization rather than on that civilization in particular. You know what, Ivy, at some point I'm gonna try your cooking out, and let's see if I get people fat because of that. Let's see that. You're gonna get there, and then we're gonna see, you know. I'll make you responsible for my weight. Telio Pedro II looks like actually Brazil did show up over here. We got Kerrnel on Poundmaker. We got Fluk on Gilgamesh. It looks like he's gonna go for this. No, you see how it is. You see. I tell you, man. If you start paying attention to it, you're gonna be like, oh no, look at this. Oh no, people fat. Okay, we do have just a few seconds remaining, and it looks like they're going to need to pick up, of course, their civilizations here. Please open up the draft. What? Please turn off, actually, tournament draft. I'm not sure exactly if they're going to have problems or not, but I guess we're going to solve them soon. We're going to see. Player changement. Oh, players changement. Okay, mind blow. Mind blow arrived, and then tell you is saying so he will play. Okay, I got it. Okay, mind blow is joining. Yeah, arrive is arrived. Okay, has arrived. I really hope he's actually gonna turn off this tournament draft thing. Okay, there we go. No, bro. He's clicking way too fast and he's not going through the options here. Oh well, it's fine. We're gonna get there. It's all good. So we do have wait. Yeah, that's extremely weird. I never even heard of this. That's so weird. MPH usually does give you that option anyway, so the only thing that comes to mind is probably MPH didn't load properly. Okay, sure. I guess it's fine if host switches to me. So, you know, it's not going to be me either. I look like a fan Russian sleep experience. No, you're not. Oh my god, no. What are you talking? Oh my god, no, no, no. You. I can't say it on stage. Oh my god, you're making me. You're pulling words out from me. No. What are you talking about? No, you're not. Okay, now it jumps to me. The host should jump to me. Sito qui, Michael prendere le host automatiquement. Okay, so Maraxou was just saying that he should quit, so I get the host automatically, and now it's none. There we go. There we go. Now it works. So private party, and let's go for CivFR Squadron Qualifiers. Team 1 is gonna be who is Team 1 actually? Team 1. Do we have Team 1? Maraxou with a mind blow. Is this? Wait a second. I do quickly need to put these on. Let me see. Where is it? So black Fluk is recruit. Okay, Fluk is recruit. That's team 2. Okay, so team 1 name is gonna be Les Deux Rives, and then team 2 put it up on the screen. Ura, right? It's Ura. I think Ura. Which I hope it's actually not that, because unfortunately in Romanian Ura means something totally different. It actually means hate, but I guess URA can be held as well. Hello there, Tarek Legris. Good evening, sir. It's all good. How are you doing, sir? How are you doing? No, it's bad fun. Yeah. French. Are you learning French, by the way, Ivy? Are you also learning French? When are we gonna talk in English, in French? There we go. In holiday? Oh, perfect. In holiday, yeah. There we go. Second language. I see how it is. Very good. Wait, I don't see. I don't see Irelus. Can you? I think he disconnected because he doesn't have MPH reloaded. Oh, okay, there we go. Now I hope it works. He needs to turn on MPH. Then okay, there we go. Okay, so I think everybody has a connection to me. I am the host now, and it should be fine. They did pick up their civilizations. We got Joe the Third on Maraxou, Martin on John Curtin, Mystic, Eleanor of Aquitaine, Mindblow on Guitarja. We got Fluk on Gilgamesh, Grosbil on Pound Maker, Kerrnel on Pedro II, and Dzertik on Tomeres. I rather learn Bulgarian if I had to choose. Wait, really? Oh my god. I need to share some stories, and no, I think you're gonna change your opinion about that. No, it's all good. You're gonna like French or German or a language like that will definitely help you out. It's all good. I know what you mean, and I felt the same. I had. Oh man, during my school years I had to switch between German. I learned German in the 6th and the 7th grade until the second part of the 7th grade, and then I switched schools, and the school that I went to didn't have German, so I had to switch to French, and I had to like start learning French halfway in the middle of everybody learning French, and oh my god, it was such a mess in my mind. And then when I hit high school, my main head teacher oh my god, was refusing to talk with anyone in Romanian. She was only talking in French. I was like, man, she drilled this into me, as in she drilled it into me that I shouldn't like French, instead of doing it. And look at me now, 15 years later, I started, how to say, I started learning French on my own with a special tutor helping me out and so on and so forth, and actually giving, how to say, giving all of that I can on this. You know, it's something. It's a thing that likes languages. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, looks like we do have a few wonders. I don't know if this is an automatic relobby or not. Primordial Mount Sinai. There are BBG wonders on map. None of the broken ones. Or banned. Okay, I'm not sure what's gonna happen here, but we'll see. There are some wonders that honestly don't impact the game that much. Mount Kailash, I did see Sinai, I did see, for example, this one, Lensois Maranhenses, I guess it should be pronounced. Okay. Yeah, Vredefort Dome. And that's about it. Anyway, no broken wonders over here, no banned wonders, so I guess that's fine. We should relobby if we start. Well, I guess I'm gonna need to put up a relobby entirely. I don't know. It's up to them. Anyway, we do have Australia actually moving for his 2-3-1 Gypsum. Looks like he's gonna have a triple continent split over here. Gonna be relatively quickly to Sumeria. This was actually quite an interesting pick for them. I don't know why they picked Sumeria for this time. Usually Sumeria does like to have open maps, not naval maps, and well, I guess land maps, not naval maps. And this is definitely a heavily naval map. So yeah, Reach also, the maps is nicely shaped indeed. Rules is calling out referee. Okay, sure. Okay, Australia coming up here. We got MartinH Clash 34 with quite a bit of breathtaking appeal as well. Looks like he is gonna have quite a few cities on this coast and not gonna have anybody to go against the beginning of the game, but he is gonna have Poundmaker at some point to go against in the south. And I don't think actually Cree wants this. Okay. I put new lobby. Wait, I'm getting confused. Some of them are saying no, some of them are saying yes, like nobody's leaving. I don't want to be the one leaving because the host is just gonna jump to somebody else and I'm gonna cause problems. Wait, what? No, I hope not. What's going on with Twitch? It happens. I think it's a remap instantly good or bad wonder. Oh, Irelos Maximus is calling out referee. So he sees the referee will make a decision. Okay, and we will see if this is gonna go through or not. We'll see. Just waiting for the referee to make a decision, and we're gonna wait to react to that decision and not, of course, something else. I guess at the moment we don't know. Mindblow is also saying my problem is remap will be broken as well. So yeah, so it's so if you know how they have remap tokens, one per each team at the end of the. Okay, so we're gonna put up a new map here. Hello, exit. Hello, I'm trying to exit. Hello, there we go. Come on, let's go. Okay, give me a second. CivFR Squadrons, private game. Then this is off. This is okay. I think the maps and the civs were already chosen, so that shouldn't be a thing. Let me actually open up the lobby here, put the spectators on, and wait for them. I can actually even put the no, I can't. Come on. Oh, there we go. 1 2 2 1 2 1 1 2, and now I need to give the link. I don't know. Oh, there we go. They're joining. Okay. Spawn guaranteed, standard resources, custom 29, this is gonna be fine. Ridges are on classic. I think on Primordial I need to set it on standard, because Primordial is a map with a lot of, I would say with a lot of volcanoes. If you don't set it on standard, the ridges definition is unfortunately gonna be bad. So this is gonna be it. On one side we do have a team, what did we call it? Deux Rives, and on the other side we do have URA, U-R-A. Okay, there we go. I do have to put tournament draft none. Okay, that should be off. Don't have no barbs. My pins is gonna be fine, and staging room, there we go. Everybody's joining. We just need everybody to be here. Check the reach and the wonders. Yes, bonsoir Vide Monster. Hello there. How are you doing, sir? Man, I'm still thinking of food. It's unbelievable. Oh, I did get to eat some very cool stuff. By the way, I gotta share this. I did get to eat some very cool stuff. Like we got to eat some specially made Finnish bread with salmon. Oh my god. How do you call it in English? Actually, wait a second. Is that in English? Yeah, I think it's in English as well, right? Yeah, it's in English as well. Yeah. What? There we go. Salmon, with salmon. Oh, okay, there we go, with salmon. That was the one. Very good, very good, very good. And well, I guess I can say this. I drank just a little bit. I know, I usually don't drink and stream, but I had a few sips of some specially made Finnish wine with it's kind of like a boiled wine with cinnamon and with some herbs in it. Oh my god, it's so good. It did have quite a bit of juice, and of course it wasn't that heavy when it comes to alcohol. And usually in Romania we do have something like that also, like boiled wine. But oh my god, I just just a few sips over there just to see how it is. So yes, maybe today I'm gonna be a bit like, I don't know, if I'm going crazy on the stream, I will give the responsibility to my stream chat to call me out. Are you guys ready to call me out? I hope you're ready to call me out. Like if I do weird stuff, definitely call me out. I have a Heineken at the moment, and this is Limoncello after that. Oh, I see how it is. Yeah, having a nice evening over there. There we go with the monster. Yeah. Oh, primordial map. Okay. How to say religious. It's Friday after all. We should wait, bro. But it's a Wednesday. It's not Friday, man. Oh, you mean it's Friday because we're just going into... Let me ask, is any referee here? Do we have any referees? Oh my god, that's actually the rule? Ew. Ew. We have some Romanian friends here in Texas, and they've brought some Romanian plum moonshine, very strong. Oh, right, yeah, that is, yeah. I can't even drink that, bro. Captain P. Car, good evening, sir. Yeah, vino fiert, foarte, da, foarte tare, foarte tare. The plum moonshine that we have, Tsuika, we call it Tsuika, I believe, right? Or Palinka. No, I think it's Palinka, actually. If I'm not mistaken, that's Palinka. Yeah, Tsuika and Palinka. Yeah, there we go. Oof. Yeah, that is a hard one. We actually look who likes Tsuika. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. Yeah. I can imagine. I can usually Suica, Palinka, stuff like that, we use them for starters, and we don't, well, you shouldn't drink a lot. I know there are some people that actually go crazy with it, but the ideal tradition in Romania is just to drink a little bit. It's like a shot of Tsuika or Palinka at the beginning of a meal, and that's it. You don't drink anymore. So just this. That's it. You don't need to drink a lot of it. And the idea is to open up the stomach and make you have an appetite, like open up the appetite, and that's it. That's why we call them starters. But I know there are quite a few people that kind of go crazy with it. It also helps out with the atmosphere and so on and so forth, and makes people a little bit open. I hope you don't. Thank you so much, Miri Zuka, for the follow, and welcome, sir. Welcome. Okay, we do have the new map started over here. Let's actually take a look at each of the civilizations, and we're gonna talk about them in general. Let's see, Cree over here is gonna have his own island. Looks like we do have spices, 4 2 spices and 3 2 spices. He does have some reef tiles for very, very good. Very good adjacency towards his campuses. And I do see a geothermal on the west side as well. Looks like he also has 2 pastures in the capital, which will give him a bit of extra gold and a bit of extra food from those trade routes, but it doesn't look like anything is going to be massively out of that. Pauline, I don't know where Pauline is, but we should definitely thank her and send her a big shout out for, of course, her presence over here in the Hidden Cup finals. And I do hope she's going to be feeling better and so on and so forth, because she was a little bit woozy the last time. I believe she was catching a cold or something like that. Definitely hope so. Where the dog at? The dog is at my parents, actually. And that's a 5-city island. That is a 5-city island. But at least he has 5 cities, Vidmonster. You know, like, you gotta take the positive in this. At least he has 5 cities. And I'm quite curious if he's gonna move on one of these jade tiles. And, well, the second he moves there, he actually blocks himself from going on the east. Anyway. Moving forward, we do have Canberra. Martin over here is gonna... Martin! We do have him coming up with a builder in 5 turns. He does have... Oh my god, this is such a good spawn for Australia. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these pastures in the capital. He's gonna get the extra production from all of these. This is gonna be awesome. 3 tiles to begin with. Whoa. Yeah, that is amazing. We do have quite a few... how to say... quite a few cities that he could settle on these islands. I'm sure that he should find a way, an easy way to actually get his boats out in the main water, and maybe putting a harbor to the north is going to be a better idea than actually putting it in this puddle. He just needs to figure out that he actually has a puddle. Oh my god. Send pictures. Need pictures. Yes. And we got Caguana coming up here to the north. It looks like he can actually, of course, put some boats in the water and take over that city if necessary. I do believe he's going to be much faster to caravels than Cree, and Miki Sivuachik is going to have his hands full when it comes to that Renaissance era. Uruk, though, is in big trouble. We do have the Fluk to the north of Martin, and it looks like he's going to go for a builder first as well. He has his own island, but as you can see, he only has 2 other cities to settle, and then he's going to need to go shipbuilding and kind of commit to the coast. He can't really not commit to the coast in this scenario. Looks like we do need to see also what he's going to do over here with his other cities. Indonesia is going to be on his coast, and that's going to be a major problem for Sumeria. Sumeria is just not a nation specialized in doing boats. Of course, I'm certain Mindblow over here will probably get those jonks and might even take over the capital of Uruk because of the proximity of that capital to the coastline. We do have Mindblow with a decent amount of land, actually a very good campus to the northwest that he needs to actually get the bronze working to place. And from what I can see, of course, multiple cities that he could go for on this coast. A lot of land. This is amazing actually for him. A lot of land that he could go for and expand his territory. Mindblow is in a way better position than Sumeria is. I do have to put really quickly, I do have to put the managed prediction. Let's go for how many remaps. Let's go for 2 minutes. And we'll see yeah, it kind of feels like a remap, right? It kind of feels like a remap, but I want to see, and of course we're going to get to count them up, what the stream opinion is, the stream chat's opinion is about this. Let's see what the correct prediction will be. And of course, if you do manage to correctly predict this, you're going to get some I would say some points because of that. Rafifi, 1 remap. Yeah, they do have 1 remap per each team. At turn 8, we're gonna have a pause. We're gonna give them a voting option, and we're gonna see exactly who and what they're gonna vote on. We got England in the south of Indonesia. He's going to be all alone in his own puddle over here. He does have a way of getting out of this, at least to the west side. That's actually going to not go anywhere. So to the north, again, not going to go anywhere. Oh, wow. Wow. England is going to have a problem. Can he get out? No, he can't get out of here. Oh no, he can't get out of here. So the only thing that England can do during this game is, of course, fight Brazil to the north on land, by the way, on land, and get the gold for his teammates. I'm not so sure it's going to be a good way for him to get, or a good land for him to try to go for a culture victory over here, especially since he's going to have Brazil relatively close. They're going to poke each other for some time of the game. And we're going to need to see who's going to come out on top. Doesn't have a lot of land tiles to expand in, especially with the capital, and the other cities are going to have quite a few problems. And it is going to be a problem. Man, this just looks like 7 seas, honestly. This is like a worst 7 seas without the volcanoes. Don't you feel like it? Like, Lassie Serpel, good evening, sir. Any canals? No. Canalers? No. Oh, Grosbil just found a relic. Who's Grosbil? Grosbil is Cree. At least he got some advantages. And he's going to get... this is a rainforest fire. This looks like... No, this is woods. That's going to be only 1. Oh. Ew. Only 1? No. What you going to do, man? Anyway, we do have to the northeast, Kerrnel coming up over here, Rio de Janeiro. We got a scout coming up in 1. It looks like Tutu base underneath his settle, and we do see him benefiting from a lot of rainforest. That's going to be amazing for his adjacency, for his theater, for his campuses, and so on. And that is going to be quite nice. We do need to see what is he going to favor, if he's going to try to go for... religion, for example, or go for the normal campus into commercials. I see Brazil is actually going for pottery, so I would be amazed if he's going to go for a religion this time. One of the other things, other aspects of Brazil, you do know how it changes actually the appeal of the tiles. So the rainforest tiles do turn better when it's a Brazilian rainforest. It's going to have better appeal inside of the Brazilian borders. You can see the appeal of this tile, for example, is average 1 instead of minus. If you go for any other one, it's going to be uninviting -2. You can see how red they are. And of course, that's one of the Brazilian specialties. In middle of Faith and Gold CS, middle of Faith and Gold CS. There's no gold. Wait, what? Here? Oh, you mean here? No, that's actually 2 tiles. Unfortunately, yeah, that's 2 tiles, and I don't think Australia is gonna put a city on the eastern coast. Maybe, but not even here. Maybe here. Well, I'm not so sure about this one either. Now let's go and check out the last 2 civilizations because we're turn 6 and we're getting very fast on this. It looks like Pokrovka is gonna come out with a settler in 2. Does have a 3-2 banana and a 2-2 ship to work, plus a 4 campus, 2 plus 4. Oh my god, this is a plus 6 campus in the capital. We see the multiple geothermals, the 2 geothermals and the reef tile. That's going to give him that plus 6 there. And of course, he can commit to the coast as well. That's definitely not bad. An interesting Petra city to the north. That's going to take forever to build, but still you got to start it up sometime. And we do have a lot of land for him to go for. I do have to point out he's relatively close to Brazil, and even though Brazil had a good spawn until he meets Scythia, well, they won't know about each other though. They won't know about each other. Dzertik over here, I'm pretty sure when he is going to find out that Scythia is going to be on his own territory and he's going to be versus 2, he's not going to be happy about it. We got another relic, Mystic this time found it, so we do have actually 1 relic on each team, 1 on Cree and 1 on Eleanor, England, and the last one that we need to take a look at is Portugal here. Portugal is on the same team as Cree, they can trade to each other and they're going to have happy joy trade routes and of course economy here. Okay, this is turn 8, I do need to put up the remap vote and we're gonna see what the players are gonna choose. In the meantime, I can actually use this time to put up the team names. Let's go. Left team is gonna be URA, U-R-A, and on the right side we do have Les Deux Rives, L-D-R, L-D-R. Okay, there we go. L-D-R and U-R-A. I think that's fine. Oh, they actually voted so fast. Mystic, Martin, Dzertik and Fluk. If you guys don't know, by the way, if I'm making a reference to Martin, it just remains in my head. I watched so many times Gabriel Iglesias, actually an American comedian which has his roots in Mexico, confirm. Okay. Let me actually wait for the... I'm gonna wait for the next turn and then remap the next turn, so it does load in. Okay, multiplayer helper, admin remap. There we go. There we go. Yes. Fluffy, exactly, Fluffy. So he always, Monkey Wazaro, by the way, good evening, sir. Les Perry was also saying, and usually English ability to make military engineers. I hope they don't play like this. It looks giga boring. Giga boring. Naval fight is gonna be at like ironclads. Yeah, well, I guess we did have some naval fights over there. Sumeria would have been dead. Cree would have probably been in a hard place over there, and Australia would have been running wild all over the map. I think. Also about Fluffy over there, I'm mentioning Fluffy because I would say because of Martin. His best friend is called Martin, and he has also been to quite a few shows with him and so on and so forth. And every time he speaks about him, he's like Martin. And of course, when I see a name, somebody called Martin, I'm thinking of exactly what Gabriel was saying in his comedy show. And I'm like, oh man! By the way, have you ever had the opportunity to go to one of his shows? It's unbelievable, man. That guy has such a positive vibe. It's unbelievable. Oh man, oh, I can't, like, I don't have words to say. I don't usually go to a lot of comedy centers, but when I did manage to go there in it was in Amsterdam like 5 years ago, and I was in my rebel stage. Actually, I think it was more than 5 years ago, like 7 years ago maybe. But anyway, I was in my rebel stage with a lot of hair on my face and scruffy attitude, and also like leather coats. And anyway, it was a period in my life, like you wouldn't recognize me if you see me on the street. You wouldn't recognize me. And anyway, I saw him a lot on the internet, and he was so funny that I told my parents that definitely we need to take a look at this. And they saw the shows, they really liked it, and they saw there is an opening for a show in Amsterdam, and oh my god, let's go. So we got there. We got actually pretty good seats. We were relatively close to the stage. And oh my god, man, I could not believe this. So not only he filled the stadium, like literally a big stadium, but he was also making all of us laugh so hard. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was unbelievable. Okay, I think we're waiting for one player here, Maraxou, and then we're gonna start up. Yeah, the system of exactly the Rammstein phase. Yeah. I honestly say I still listen to a lot, but I guess I'm a bit well, not really shy. I don't really want to give like to share music, Ivy, for example, that you might not like. So there are a lot of songs that are amazing. But I noticed you don't like the metal, so yeah, it is what it is. I do try to keep an upkeep actually, and update as soon as I find new songs from the past, from the new ones on YouTube, like a YouTube playlist. It's unbelievable what you can do now with the YouTube playlist. You don't even need to download them. And oh, really? Okay, there we go. You didn't share that till now. We get okay, new information here. Hello, okay. Well, I got a lot of songs to share then. Okay, I'm gonna start sharing them. We do have Maraxou coming up with Portugal. Looks like in the top left part of the map. We do have him with Reef Fish Style to the southwest, 311. He does have a +3 harbor and of course a possibility to get a harbor and a campus next to it. I'm pretty sure he's gonna need to chop this deer tile and make way for a campus, especially since he does have the Reef Fish next to it. He's gonna be a +3 campus and a +4 harbor. Very, very good. Now we do have him with a decent amount of cities that he could settle, one in the south and other ones on the west and the east. Looks like he is gonna be on these seas, and from what I noticed, does have England on the same seas. This is gonna be one of the early wars that we're gonna take a look at, Lisbon versus England, if they keep this map. Does anybody remember who actually remapped? Was it URA or was it Les Deux Rives? Camino Kuni, alle Kerrnel fumele tu. Okay, interesting. Wait, are you saying let's go Kerrnel smokes everybody? What? Or smokes you or something? Smokes them? Okay. Oh my god. Got it. Vidmonster is also saying my first live comedy show experience was a Poly show in Las Vegas. It was quite nice actually. Oh, very nice. I do need to check out who Polly Shore is. I'm sorry, I have no idea who he is or she is. I don't want to be disrespectful. Oh, who he is. Okay. Oh, I think I saw him in some movies, but I didn't know he is actually doing comedy shows. I'm gonna check him out after the stream. London is going to be played by Mystic. Looks like he's going to also have his own reef tile over here, and he does have a horse tile next to him. He does have some mountains for that extra adjacency towards his campuses, and definitely I do see quite a few cities over here that he could place. I do have to say this is going to be a decent amount of land for him to go for. He does have Tomaris in the south. That's not actually going to bother him at all. They will get to trade with each other, maybe on the coast, but those traders do need to be protected by a fleet, especially against Lisbon. Portugal here will probably try to get into that economic zone and snatch those up, pillage them. We do have Scythia in the south with a Pokrovka on a 2-2 base. He does have quite a few sheep tiles here and deer tiles. From what I can see, 3 of them in the capital. That's going to be an amazing Temple of Artemis if he goes for one. Has an ability to get a few good kurgans also, especially on this wheat tile. And I do see he has so many horses. Oh my god, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 horses all around him. Got 7 horses, God of Craftsman's galore. And another 2 iron tiles. So that's gonna be amazing. Of course, open sky could also be quite good in this scenario. Spoon, good evening, sir. I actually got to see Fluffy IRL a couple of years ago. Amazing. It was a really fun show. I know, right? Amazing. They will trade on the East Coast and everything is all right. Yeah, indeed. Like Rafif is saying, they could actually put cities over here on the East and be all right. We do have Scythia with a target. He can actually go against Poundmaker. Mikisi Vwachik is over here, and the Oxitaus are coming out of his cities. He's gonna start taking a look at the south here and see what his land looks like. He doesn't have a lot of pastures in the capital. I only see a potential pasture on that horse to the northwest. He does have a camp though. That's a truffle tile there, and that's about it. So again, 2 extra bonuses for the capital city of Cree. Unfortunately, that's not going to be a big whoop for him. We're going to need to see how this is going to evolve and how he's going to manage to go through this. Give me a second. Artemis is calling Scythia. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Next up, we do have in the north actually Canberra. Canberra is going to be the ally of Eleanor. He could actually set a connection city over here to the north and of course get his fleet on the west side to fight Portugal if need be. We do need to see what he's going to do here with his cities. Does look like he does have a decent amount of coast to go for. This time it doesn't have a lot of closed pastures, but at least if he spends some gold, and that's a lot of gold, he can get some horses in there, he can get some cattle tiles, and of course get that extra production going. He's actually pumping out 2 scouts, which I believe at this point is a mistake. He would rather put, he should actually rather put a point of production into a monument or something else, because these scouts are gonna run out of their value really quickly here. Next up, we do have Brazil in the middle of the land here, eastern land. Looks like he's gonna have a lot of mountains to go for with a decent amount of rainforest. Again, he's going for his pottery opening with 4 science and 2 culture. Looks like he is gonna go for code of vows and of course just discover pottery. I'm expecting him to go really early commercials and or campuses. He does have a tobacco tile in the capital for an early faith acquirement, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to do something like that. To the northeast, we do have Sumeria coming up with 3-1-2 maize tile. Does have copper tile here, 2-1-2, and I do see 3-1-1 fish. Uruk here is also on the coast on the west side, doesn't actually need to worry about anybody there, and does have a wonder here, Lake Redbutt to the southwest. Looks like he's gonna get to safely sim. He doesn't need to worry about mind blow this time on the east side, even though Indonesia is here. He's gonna be quite protected from the coast, and I'm pretty sure Sumeria is gonna have to sim to a later stage in the game. He might even need to fight Brazil later on land, which is kind of good. We do have 2 land civs going against each other, and we're going to need to see the outcome of this fight. Mindblow did manage to get the God of the Sea immediately. Of course, he does get 2 faith per turn from settling his city next to the coast, next to lakes, and I do see in the other cities, I'm not sure if this is a good spawn. It's okay spawn, but he does have good potential for campuses. So 2 cities on the east side, another city to the north, another 2 cities to the north, and that's about it. Looks like he's gonna need to go shipbuilding quite fast. Does have a +6 or +8 actually campus over here to the south, and Majapahit is gonna need to get to shipbuilding so he can expand really quickly to the other islands. We got to turn 8. I'm gonna pause really quickly here, and we're gonna get to see if they want to remap. I honestly don't know exactly who put the remap the last time. Guitars are gonna trade with Joe, indeed. Gonna be 2 versus 1 against England until Australia gets that connection city. Yes, true. Etemenaki for Brazil is gonna be awesome. Yeah, we got a good Etemenaki here on the west side. Oh my god, Lady of the Reeds and Marshes Etemenaki. Let's go. Oh, yeah, that is gonna be amazing. I don't know what he's gonna pick here, but I feel like that is gonna be amazing. So much production. There's like 20 tiles. I don't think he even knows about this. Like, honestly, I don't think he scouted this. He scouted a little bit to the west side, but he doesn't know all of this land to the southwest. It's flooded. Okay, this is gonna be the map. we got the map going on. Okay, yeah. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Bonne chance. This is how you say it in French, right? Bonne chance à tout. Good chance to everybody over here. Let's see it, and of course have fun. That's one that I don't know. How do you say have fun in French? How do you translate that? I don't know. Like bon heureux, bonne chance et bon heureux. That's how you say it, or something. Anyway, amusez-vous, amuse-toi bien. Oh, we got actually quite a few expressions over here. Thank you. Merci, Lupixxl. Hello there. Good evening, sir. Bonsoir. Spoon, that's a lot of March indeed. I didn't argue for Brazilian insane. Artemis is called Scythia. Something bothering. Where are the volcanoes? From what I understand, they need to play on primordial without standard digits. That means no volcanoes. I don't know why, honestly. I honestly don't know why. I would have thought it's not okay to do that, you know, but anyway, it happens. Traple Soupison, good evening, sir. Prenez du plaisir, okay. Wait, I'm not sure what that means actually. Is that have fun? Is that how you say have fun? Is it plaisir? Isn't like pleasure something, or to your pleasure? Okay. So you're basically saying it, have fun to your pleasure, or fun to your pleasure, or something like that. Mucho suerte! Good luck in Espanol! Sprinkler, good evening, sir. Thank you. SPR, GRL, SDN, TCR. Oh, we got somebody that actually really wants to hide his nickname. You got a long nickname, my friend. I'm not sure how to call it out. Thank you so much for actually telling me about that. Mucho suerte, but I don't know how to call it. Anyway, in French, instead of bon chance, in theater we say gros. Oh, no, I can't say that, bro. What are you doing? Oh my God, have you seen my? Did you check out my ABS over here? It was like I stopped right in time. It's a reference to the word in front of the here. There were spectators. Oh, I see the logic in that. Okay. Yeah, okay. So let's take a look from the left to the right and see what do we have here. Portugal coming up with a horse style in the capital. Looks like he's going for a settler on the east side. He's gonna go right in the face of England, and he doesn't know the danger. We do have him working quite a few 2-2 tiles here. He does have, unfortunately, wait a second, he's not actually working 2-2 tiles. He's working a 1-3 and a 2-2. You do see actually his population growth is 7 turns. That definitely means he's not working another 2-foot tile. I would have expected him maybe to grow into that fish and work the 1-3. Maybe. Come on, let's go, bro. Yeah, as you can see over here, he does have quite a bit of land to go for. We do have him needing to go for those harbors, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna need to try to scout out his land over here, and of course his enemies, before he's gonna make decisions about what is he gonna do during the game. We do have an iron tile. No iron tile? Oh, he does have an iron tile. That's going to be quite close to his second city over here on the east side. So both of those strategic resources are going to be relatively easy to acquire and improve. Now, who's going to use them? What are his plans? We're going to find out soon. No Pantheon yet from him. Oh, we do have a Pantheon. Sorry, City Patreon Goddess. Okay, so he's gonna have faster harbors here. That's gonna be nice. Portugal with 50% off harbors. Very nice. London coming up with a monument first. It looks like he did figure out that he's on this coast. He doesn't need to actually go for multiple scouts, and going for that monument is going to allow him to get faster to political philosophy. I'm not so sure I like the fact that he put off building a settler instead of finishing the monument. So I'm thinking he should have definitely kept the settler, switched to the settler rather than finish the monument. Anyway, that's just my opinion there. You get first settler out, you switch back to finishing the monument, and then you switch back to a third settler, and so on and so forth. But anyway, it's still gonna be a decent amount of culture generated here. From the beginning, we do have Mystic here with double the amount of culture that almost everybody in the game makes. We do have him with a horse tile to the north. Looks like he's also going to benefit from quite a few reef tiles and the geothermals. 2 2s to the south, and I don't see his iron. His iron is going to be in the worst possible location here across those mountain ranges. That's going to be so awkward to improve, and I'm pretty sure he's going to need to do something about it. We do have England actually putting a city here in the south. He's going to have a reef fish and a decent amount of 2 2s to chop for. I do also notice he's going to get a +3 harbor here, and I'm certain that even in his capital, yeah, he's going to have a +3 also. He's going to need to keep on expanding to the south and somehow figure out a way for him to do some trade routes, even like either to Martin, to the east side, or to Dzertik over here in the south. Camilos Manek, good evening, sir. Also Godsbarn, hello, sir, hello, welcome. Boa tarde, indeed. Looks like Galley Irel war between Portugal and England. It kind of, well, yeah, they're gonna fight a lot. They're definitely gonna fight a lot here. Do need to check out in the south here, Scythia. Dzertik is gonna get the third settler soon, and looks like he's gonna have these 3 horses in the south. He already improved 2 pastures, so I'm pretty sure he has his animal husbandry going. Got a settler coming up in 4 from Pokrovka, and it does seem like the deer tiles coming up over here are going to be quite, well, choppable. Come on, 1-3 deer tiles, chop. We do have him with a need to pick up that Pantheon as well. I'm pretty sure he did go for the God King card. I didn't see a notification for relics, so nobody has relics in the game, and that's going to make it a little bit harder for him to get those. But at the same time, I do believe he's going to need to put a Kurgan. It's going to be making it much faster to get one of those relics. I do notice he kind of met Cree. We do have a Grosbil with a warrior to the south of Generals, which does have a slinger in defense, even though the slinger is not the ideal, I would say, defense for the city. It can definitely do some damage against this warrior and make it move out of his territory. We do need to see what kind of Pantheon Scythia is going to pick here, and how is he going to use these spans. He does have an opportunity to go with General and with horse archers and against Cree over here with his Saka horse archers, and I'm pretty sure he needs to figure it out sooner rather than later. What is he going to do? We do have Cree with, oh my god, the gods of civilization just sprinkled a little bit of fire in the capital of Cree. We do have religious settlements picked up as a Pantheon. We got a settler coming out next, and that city is only 2 pop. It does have 5 tiles that are getting improved right now with so much fertility. Looks like the god of civilizations have smiled upon Cree this game, and Mikisi Vuacic is gonna be, oh no! Oh, did we just pass? Oh, Kek W. Did we just pass a turn? I think it was the wrong turn, right? Oh my god. Was that? I think everybody actually just... lol. I think it should have been 10-17. That's gonna be so many yields, yeah. Yeah, so we're lobbying really quickly here. That was so weird. How can he produce settler with 1 pop? He's not gonna get to do that. It's gonna, how to say, okay, I think turn 17. the city is gonna revert back with no production. Give me a second so I can send it here and here. There we go. Well, let me delete the previous ones. Probably Q2. Oh man. Oh no. Oh, I'm being sent pictures. Oh my god, should I actually open them? I'm gonna click. Oh, I see. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, that looks very good. Yeah, indeed. Deleting Morse code. Let's see, gonna keep spreading probably. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Oh. There we go. Small sources. Okay. Monkey Wazaro, how he? I think I answered that. Ember Luke, good evening, sir. How does the prediction get completed? I think I should actually complete it right now. Actually, it was one remap. So let's go. We're gonna need to finish talking about all of the civilizations here in the game, and then we're gonna put up the prediction for who will win the game. Okay, complete prediction on this. My God, I think I'm starting to blush a little bit. Gonna keep spreading. Okay, it's rainforest. Yeah, I think it's gonna keep on spreading. And if it's a rainforest, and of course we do have a rainforest next to it, it's gonna keep on spreading. That's gonna be quite nice. If I do remember correctly, they couldn't actually play turn 17, so now we're gonna get to the chance to see what happened with that the forest fire over there, and of course the settler. Cree. There we go. Cree was getting a settler in one. I think that forest fire is gonna delay it, right? It grew into the tiles right next to the city, and of course I think we're gonna need to take a look over here at everybody joining. They're resyncing. Okay, they're resyncing right now. I don't think I actually need to pause until they resync, because the game should actually load when they resync. Okay, it should be fine. Mickey Sivuacic does have horses to the northwest. His iron is nowhere to be seen from what I notice. Yeah, I don't actually see it anywhere. We're gonna have to keep on watching what is he gonna do, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna need all the help that he can get. It's not gonna be easy to fight off Scythia without iron and a lot of horses, so he's probably gonna be probably gonna need to be given. He's gonna need to receive that iron or some extra resources from his teammates. We do have in the east side over here coming up Brazil with a Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. Oh yes, he's actually gonna get all of this going. Oh, this time, guys, we're actually gonna have such a good Temenanki. Temenanki. Woo. Yesterday we were watching that great Temenanki with Chocolate Hills, and we were praying to God to actually have that going. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. And of course, we're gonna need to see what this is gonna be like. We do have, of course, settler coming up over here from Rio de Janeiro, and we do have that Temenaki started up in 26 turns. Looks like Brazil is finding out how his territory looks like to the north and to the south, and I do have to take a peek over here in his strategic resources, but I don't think, do I actually see the strategic resources yet? I'm not sure. We'll see. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay. I don't see horses anywhere, and I don't see iron anywhere. Like, what is this Brazilian spawn? He doesn't have any strategic resources. Oh my god, he's gonna have quite a problem. Especially Poundmaker is gonna have quite a problem. If his allies, especially like Indonesia and Portugal, are not gonna be incentivized to go for bronze working, you can imagine they're gonna go for celestial navigation, right? They're not gonna want to get those ones. We'll see. Also, let's see. Rafifi, good job for those 1808 points. Is that a spectator walk? The horse pictures are missing. Put Reina in there too. And let's see. I think, we got to load in through this, and some of the resources just didn't load properly. When we're gonna open up like the game and it's gonna finish loading, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna have all of those open up. He was so excited for the Temenanki that he dropped off the chair. Wait, really? Oh man. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, can you imagine that? Okay, let's see. Let's see what's going on. Kerrnel finally joining. To the northeast, we do have Sumeria coming up over here. Okay, we do have him actually going for a northwestern settle. I'm going to come back to Brazil right after we see what is he... the game unpaused, and of course we get to see all of the resources. I do want to take a peek over here to see what's going on. So on Uruk, we do have a settler coming up in 4. Looks like he did put up a ziggurat. I'm not sure why though. That doesn't seem like it's gonna be that good of a ziggurat. Didn't the ziggurat get like a 1 foot extra to the farms around it or something like that? Because it does look like we got a rice tile here, a maize tile. No, actually I don't think it did. I'm not sure about this one. Maybe he just wanted to get it going. Anyway, we do have copper mines over here to the north that he could improve or chop. And from what I can see, of course, he does have a decent amount of land to go for. He's going to figure out really quickly that Brazil is to his southwest, and we're going to have to take a peek what they're going to do in the mid to late part of the game. We're barely turned 16, and of course... looks like the players are taking the time to do the first moves here, get the settles going, get the scouting done around their territory, and so on and so forth. Mighty Stavros, hello and welcome, sir, welcome. I don't think the images for the strategics are loading at all. Yeah, I don't think I can see the strategics at the moment, and that's a bit of a bummer. There should be horses somewhere, but I don't know where. So did Kerrnel join? Still says joining. Oh my god, 1700. Oh, bro. 2.3 seconds? What? 2.3 seconds? It's... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay, it's turning down. It's tuning down. 669 milliseconds. Oof. That's a hard number. Okay. Kerrnel joined. We got a team plus from Fluk. And Kerrnel over here from the other team should be ready. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. Beep. There we go. Hopefully, it's going to be fine. Hopefully, it's going to be fine. Oh my God. Now, this evening, man, this evening is unbelievable. I really hope I'm not gonna make mistakes here because I'm gonna blush a lot this evening. If this keep on coming, I'm gonna blush a lot. We do have a settler coming up in 3 turns from Uruk. Now we can actually see his strategic resources. There is a horse tile on the east side, 3 tiles out, and I do see his iron is also gonna be 3 tiles out to the southeast. That's a lot of gold that he needs to invest into this. Maybe it's a better choice to actually go and get a settler over there to the southeast. Unfortunately, he shouldn't actually go on the coast. He does see with his Sumerian war card, he does see Indonesia is on the east side as well. They are not friends, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna need to stay away from each other. Looks like Sumeria did go to get fertility rights as a pantheon. He is gonna use that to improve all of these tiles. The maize tiles are gonna get an extra food point, and the rice tile is gonna get an extra food point. We got wheat here, and I do really want to check that ziggurat. There is something about the ziggurat that got changed, and I totally forgot what. So it's +1 housing, +2 science, +1 culture if built next to a river, +1 faith for each adjacent district, for blah 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 blah. Can I be built? That's it. So you don't get any actually extra. So where did he? Oh, this one. So I was the farms. Okay, this was just for. Next one, +1 production if adjacent to a ziggurat. This is what I was remembering. So early empire is going to be the way to go for him. He's going to get it right then. So it is an extra production point on the maize, on the rice tile. Not bad, not bad. Actually, you go for the big watermelon. You get all of that going. Okay, Gal is coming out from Lagash. And of course, we do need to see what's going on here. Brazil. Where are your strategics? We got an iron tile to the south of Rio de Janeiro, and it looks like he did put down a campus. Doesn't seem like he's gonna have a horse there. Let's actually take a look over here to the northwest. Okay, east side. Oh my god. Okay, there's no horsey. No horsey. Where are his horses? There's no horses here. Anyway, with Lady of the Ridge and Marshes, he's gonna get an extra point of production on each of these floodable terrain tiles, and at the same time for his marshes, this is going to be quite a lot of production extra that he's going to get. Oh my god, this is going to be godlike. This is going to be amazing. He's not going to have a lot of production, but he's definitely going to have a lot of good production. Good production. Michael loves watermills and hates grain. I know, right? Oh, français, bonsoir, Milky Way. Bienvenue, monsieur. Hui in Lagash. Lagash. Way. Oh, here. Yeah, that could be a good Hui. That's a lake. Maharlo Lake. Yeah, definitely. Let's take a look at Cree. What has been happening? So he did go down 2 population points. Unfortunately, that actually takes away his settler, and looks like we do have a slinger coming up in 3 turns. Mikiziv Wajik is gonna need to grow back up to a 2nd population so he can keep on working on his city. Unfortunately, there still is a forest fire over there, and that is gonna be quite a problem. Let's see what this takes us. We got Kerrnel with 0 MS. Oh well, it is what it is. Hopefully it's gonna finish soon. We do have a scout from Scythia actually trying to discover the cities of Cree. Religious settlements was that pantheon. I believe we needed to watch the how do you call it, the iron tile, right? So there is an iron tile in Mistahi Sipik. To the southeast, we do have an iron tile over here that can be improved. Okay, tried that. I don't know if it works or not, but I did try it. We got Indonesia here coming up with God of the Sea. He's getting an extra point of production on each of these improved coastal resources, and I do see a 3rd city coming up here to the southeast. Mind blow, or it's gonna get a decent amount. Okay, I'm not sure what is going on. I don't know if he has. Maybe Kerrnel has 0 MS to someone else. Why is he? Oh my god. Why is everybody disconnecting now? This is gonna be another relobby? Okay, sure. We're gonna put up another relobby. They don't have the patience. I get it, I get it. Do you know if pop dies only if you are working that tile that burns, or it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't matter. If the tile is in your territory, it doesn't matter. It's still gonna go poof. Did I get turn 18? No, I didn't get turn 18. I didn't get there. So turn 17 again. Okay. Do you know if... Okay, Jesus, Etemenanki, please. Yes, Etemenanki. That's going to be amazing. Okay. What do we have here? Everybody's joining. Just... I need to tell them to please... take care of the zero ms. The zero ms unfortunately does cause quite a few issues. Sometimes the connection between the players is broken because of it, and it causes quite a few problems. You do need to pay attention to it. You do need to tone it down, and of course have the stable connection with everybody else. It's the cause for a lot of grief in the games. Sometimes, I gotta say, sometimes the players are oblivious to this and they just don't know what's going on. And since they don't disconnect, they think, oh, it's fine, you know, it's always somebody else. But they actually didn't have a connection to that somebody else, and it forces that somebody else out of the game. It's so weird, right? It's so weird, but it happens. Anyway, we're getting there. We're getting there. You know, this is what happens. This is a process. It's a process. You know, we need to keep our positivity high. We need to talk about a little bit of fluffy. We need to talk about other stuff. Maybe some, I don't know. We see some feed pics or something. We get to talk about feed pics on my Discord. You know, it is what it is. Just one more player to join. Looks like Pedro is going to be the one needing to join here. Everybody else is in the lobby. I think actually it's, how to say, Kerrnel that did reconnect that. Merry Fluffy Holidays, Vugoros. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Yeah, indeed. Merry Fluffy Holidays. Didn't he put up a special? I think he got a special, right? Oh my god, I need to watch that again. Definitely need to watch that again. Like a month ago or 2 months ago, I don't think I had the time to watch it over. But it is what it is. I do have to say the map actually looks quite interesting when it comes to the mid to late game, especially when we're talking about a war between Eleanor and of course his opponent over there, Portugal. It's been quite some time since we've seen both of these nations actually get to clash against each other. We've seen Victoria versus Portugal, Victoria with Portugal and so on, but we didn't actually see Eleanor. We do need to check out who's actually going to get those admirals. Very important to get that extra +5, the extra movement on your boats, and I'm sure quite a few of them will want that. Australia is also in a position to get a lot of, I believe, production going. If I'm not mistaken, he had a lot of those Pashers, and I believe he had like what, 4, 5 of them. Actually, I need to check it out again. I don't. Oh wait, this is the new map, right? So he doesn't have that many of them. He's on the eastern side of that continent of Eleanor, and he doesn't have that many. Okay, my mistake there. He has, I think, 3 of them, but there are 3 tiles out. That's quite a problem. I don't know where Kerrnel is. Let me take a peek here. Okay, then we go. Clicking buttons. Okay, there we start. We're just waiting for the Kerrnel to join, and I do have to mention, please check 0 ms to every player. Okay. There we go. Two players weren't seeing each other. Now they're going to rejoin. We got Maraxou also rejoining, reconnecting. There we go. And it should be better. You know, it's a process until, especially whenever you're going to have new players getting into the game and getting used to how you should do it, like the best... I want to say the best way to actually have a stable lobby and so on and so forth. It takes a little bit of time and trial and error to actually get going, and hopefully, of course, all of the players will learn this without that much headache. That's one of the reasons that I also want to join these new games to try to help out as much as possible. I do believe it matters quite a bit to allow the players to develop and learn the best practices to get going. And now we do have them all in the lobby. Unfortunately, Kerrnel still has quite a high being. 1.8 seconds, it goes down to 0, then goes down back to 3. I don't know what's going on. Pog. That's, oh my god. Okay, that's a high ping, bro. No more. I think he's downloading movies. He's downloading bad movies, bro. I don't know about that. Maybe he's alt tabbing, you know. Like, but oh my god, he's just he's like all over the place over there. Okay, let's see if it works. You know, if it works, it works. That's the main question that we need to ask ourselves. We're getting into this, and we're loading. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Amen. No. Amen. No. Have mercy. Oh Lord, have mercy for this game. Okay. Well, what do you think is gonna happen, guys? What do we have? What do you think is gonna happen? We're getting this going.
From this early cradle of civilization on to
Oh, that's what I was remembering. Australia here does have Canberra with, unfortunately, not that easy cattle tiles to acquire. And I do want to open up this resyncing thing. Okay, let's see everybody resync. Hopefully nobody's going to disconnect this time. We're going into the 17th turn, and hopefully everybody's going to be fine. We got them loading back in, and I think I shouldn't touch buttons. What do you think? I shouldn't touch buttons, right? Is this a wetlands map? It's actually not. This is primordial. Can you imagine this is primordial? The thing is that playing primordial without standard ridges, they're playing on classic ridges, and that actually takes away all of the volcanoes from the map, and it's just gonna be like a more disconnected naval map rather than a volcano one. So I don't know. Oh, we got Kerrnel actually got in. He got in. No problems. Yay. So yeah, that worked. Actually fixing the 0 MS actually worked. Okay. Somebody actually needs to resync Maraxou. Maraxou was the last one, and we should be starting in any second now. There we go. Game started. Fire started. One fire has begun. 0 units were damaged. And we do have the fire over here on the banana. Okay, Miki Sivwachik, of course, is gonna need to put something else in production. The settler is not gonna go in. He's switching back to slingers, and we've seen this actually turn one more time, so it's fine. Let's go. A monument coming up from Surabaya in 2 turns. I do notice Indonesia is going to get some pearl tiles to improve as well. Since he does have amber, that's going to be his second amenity. He can go for diamonds for the third one, and he's going to get to settle the citrus. 4 amenities, easy peasy to improve for Indonesia, or settle on. Of course, the citrus is probably going to settle on. We do have him going for that settler in the southeast. I'm actually quite surprised he didn't settle the citrus from the beginning, but I guess he doesn't like that tempo. He does have a banana here in the second city. In the third city, And he is gonna be in range of the Portuguese trade routes. I'm pretty sure they're gonna need to get a boat out to scout between them. And actually they did get to scout between them. That's actually going to be so important over here to get those trade routes. Maraxou is just waiting for Indonesia to settle, and I'm sure he's gonna start trading camp to camp. I think he can trade right now. I don't know why is he not. Wait, does he not have celestial navigation? Oh, right. He got a little bit too excited there. You don't need the traders to embark, right? Wait, isn't Portugal actually getting that faster? Wasn't there something with the Portuguese nation that was making him faster? But receive trade revenues 50% can embark as soon as they are unlocked. Okay, there we go. That's what I was remembering. So he can trade them. Okay, he can use that. Settlers coming up in one from Lisbon. We do have him with the horses over there. I think we actually talked about each and every civilization now. Did we have Indonesia? Okay, Indonesia with a horse there to the southeast, does have Ireland to the northeast, both strategic resources here. This is gonna be so important for Cree. Cree over here is going to need to benefit from a lot of strategics, especially if Scythia is going to go crazy with his Saka horse archers. He's going to go against the Cree here, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be wild. We do have Slinger coming up from Exceed Watching. It looks like in one turn, and it does look like Dzertik is figuring out what's going on there. The population did grow in that city center, and we do need to see if he's going to wait for the Slinger to pop out, or is he gonna try to go for the settler now for another turn? Okay, so we went through all of the civilizations. We need to talk a little bit about the city-states, but I think we got an idea of how the game is gonna progress for a little while, so we can actually put that prediction on the game. On one side we do have the question who will win. On the other side we got the two teams, UR8, the union of how do you call it, union of l'union de ambitious recruits ambitious. Actually it's in French you spell it differently, like you spell it the other way around, so l'union de recrutés ambitieuses. Okay. On the other side, we do have Les Deux Rives, which is much easier to actually pronounce. Les Deux Rives. Okay, and the submission period, let's go for 30 minutes because I'm pretty sure this game is going to go on more than this. Andireo, thank you so much for actually spelling those out. L'Union de Recrues Ambitieux, and versus the second team is Les Deux Rives. Les Deux Rives does mean the two shores. Okay, we do have a Sumeria actually. Oh no, did you just buy a Slinger to escort that man? Even a scout was better than a Slinger. I am not a fan of this. I gotta say, please don't do this. Like, if you have to escort with something, buy a scout and not a Slinger. The main problem of the Slinger does have 5 melee strength. It's very weak on the defense, while the scout does have double that amount. It's on 10. So you do have quite a bit of a problem. If 3 scouts start to attack your Slinger, it's dead. You have to be really careful with this. Not to mention, like, if you have like Cree scouts on the map and so on, that is gonna be such a big problem. So please, guys, pay attention to what kind of units you're using when you're escorting. Yes, I do know sometimes you want to, perfect your build, and you say, but I'm gonna use that Slinger and I'm gonna improve it into an archer later on in the game. That guy is gonna get level 4, he's gonna get a double shot, and then we're gonna have to improve him into a field cannon. Yeah, but you might lose the settler in the meantime, like, you gotta always put into balance what you might lose with what you can gain, and of course try to figure out the perfect balance between those. how to say, change your tactics accordingly. Taking a look at this, we do also need to see Sumeria actually get really close up and personal with Brazil to his southwest. We do have, of course, the Brazilian cities that are starting to get heavier with science. I'm pretty sure Brazil over here is going to have such a good time with the Temenangi. In Salvador de Bahia, we're going to have probably Liang plugged in as well, and we're going to need to see all of that extra production giving him the ability to get a lot of good stuff from that city. It looks like in Rio de Janeiro he did also go for a campus here. We do have 2 science campus there. Looks like Guarulhos is coming up with a builder in 4, and I do notice we're gonna need to see him expand. Actually, well, I guess it's fine to go for that extra science. The main worry I have here, just don't go too crazy with the science, because you might go and open up the technologies way too fast, and you're gonna start increasing the cost for campuses and for theater squares, for the districts in general, and that actually hurts you in the long term. Pitinon? Oh, what's going on? Liang doesn't. Oh, right. With the promotion for the 2 gold on unimproved tiles. Yeah, it does include the second. Good evening, sir. What about the Brazilian Temenanki? Not Liang. Reina could be quite nice as well. There are quite a few marsh tiles, floodable terrain tiles on the west side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I believe this is also that's actually rice underneath. That's grassland. It's not floodable. So 4 tiles could also be improved over here on the west side with Liang. Lizardy Wizard, good evening, sir. I thought I would join the stream 2 hours in to catch the second remap. Well, honestly, we did have quite a few mishaps over here, but we are getting through. We're getting through of them. Mighty Stanford, so I would be straight on Magnus and mining if I was Brazil and chop out that Temenanki. I can imagine just getting them faster. Wait, somebody just sent the attack. Okay, there we go. We got Cree over here trying to push out Scythia from his territory. Of course, Scythia's gonna be trying to do as much damage as possible here, try to stop Cree from expanding. There is, oh my god, look at this territory. How is this possible, bro? This is unbelievable. These forest fires, man. What is this forest fire? We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 tiles in Mickey watching improved with a forest fire. It's unbelievable. We do have a monument coming up in 4. Looks like Mickey watching, of course, is gonna need to get, oh my god, to the next population. It's even like, the only bad thing about this is he's not getting his 3rd settler. This is like the 2nd time it got pushed out of the production queue, right? But oh my god, and he lost a builder because Scythia, well, honestly, he kind of lost a builder because he didn't shift enter, not because Scythia was too fast on the buttons there. We do have Australia's scout also taken down in the north. The forest fire did just burn it to a crisp. We got also Martin with another scout there trying to get in, and the Cree is receiving the gold from his teammates. Of course, he's getting those slingers actually going, and he's trying to push out the Scythian units. We do need to see. Oh, Scythia actually not going for an encounter. He's going for a settler here in another 3 turns and plugging in Moksha in his capital. At the moment, I do see he went for God of Craftsman as a pantheon, and he's getting an extra point of production from each of these. Oh my god, this city of Generals is unbelievable. 2 for 1 pasture tiles, unbelievable. Of course, a monument coming up in 1 also. Well, I would have thought he's gonna at least debate a little bit on open sky. You'd have had 6, 2, 4, 5 extra points of culture over here, and not to mention a lot more potential culture on the east side. But I guess production is amazing anyway. Australian scout arrives. Yeah, the Australian scout is gonna have to do something about this. Imagine if this was Brazil. Yes, Rupert. Oh man, a forest fire in Brazil. Scythia, I think you need to get out of there. You need to get out. It's the end of the fire, indeed. It looks like you guys are predicting only on one team. You're talking about Les Deux Rives, okay? Everybody's putting in Pedro, in Cree, in Gitarja, in Joe the third points. Okay, okay. Nobody's actually going for URA. Okay. You have to have faith, guys. It looks like a Temenanki from Sumeria did get stopped from building. Brazil did walk in and put his scout on that. Of course, he's trying to stop his opponent from building at Temenanki while he is building it. As you can see, there's quite a bit of a competition over here. Not always, you know, the best competition, not only the friendliest competition. We do have a builder coming up from Guarulhos, and from what I can see, of course, this campus is going to be a +5. Next to those rainforest tiles and the mountains, we do have another settler, fourth settler coming up from Rio de Janeiro, and I do see Moksha going in 4 turns over there in the capital city. Let's see what's going on here, because we kind of moved away from this. We did know that Portugal did go for a city patron goddess, and he's now getting the harbors really quickly. We got 6 more turns until the next era, and I do see Gannis coming out of his cities. He's trying to figure out where his opponents are. Just waiting for the next turn here. I do really want to check what URA sees. Star Spanky, bună seara, domnule. Not yet, it continues on the east. Wait, is it? Does it? Is it? Oh my god, it's actually, yeah, it keeps on going, man. It keeps on going. And look at that, the settler is actually going to go east as well on the niter tile. Oh, that's a mistake. That is a mistake, actually. If he goes on the niter tile, Australia might actually get a target here to go against. That is going to be a problem. Grosbil over here should have put a city in the north rather than on the east, but I guess there was a Scythian scout there, so he didn't really want to go and punch through that. That's an issue. That is an issue. Anyway, coming back to Portugal, I do want to take a look at the view of Mystic. He does not know. He does not know about Portugal. He does know about Indonesia, but he's going to need to figure out how his land looks like, and I'm pretty sure he's not that far away from seeing a few Portuguese galleys here. We do need to see if Mystic is going to figure it out, and of course we're going to need to see how his reaction is going to be like. We got him putting a few galleys in production, and I do see God of War and Plunder as a pantheon. That means he's going to get an extra point of admiral from each of his harbors, which is going to allow him to be a bit faster when it comes to recruiting those. Very nice. Actually, that is going to give him an advantage. He needs to keep it. We got Moksha, 3 turns from establishing in the city of London. Looks like he did manage to get his horse improved, got a few fish tiles improved, and most of the players are going for celestial navigation here, trying to get as soon as possible to that technology to get those harbors out. Do we have more pantheons here? Australia did go for God of Open Sky. We do have him with the 2-for-1 horse tiles. I see he's starting to improve his cattle in Hobart as well. That's a decent amount of culture generated. 5 culture points right meow from this pantheon, while he could get some more. Or no? There's no more? No more? Nani? No more pastures anywhere? Like, really? Oh my god, there's no more pastures anywhere. He does have an iron tile. I guess he's going to get to improve that. 2 iron tiles he's going to get to improve. He's putting down harbors. He's getting a few galleys out to increase the strength of the city and start to scout. Looking at the south here, he does not know it yet, but Cree is going to put a city here. On the east of the Cree capital, we do have a niter tile, and of course that is gonna be a problem when Australia is gonna figure that out. You can see there is a scout here trying to go around the mountains, trying to figure out where that Cree settler is going. Well, that is gonna be an issue. That is gonna be a big issue. And oh my, the scout actually about to take down the slinger. Scout has a promotion on him. Very nice, very nice. Okay, which pantheons we didn't check? Gilgamesh, I think we checked. I think we saw all of the pantheons, right? I think we did. Brazil, Lady of the River Marshes, 5 turns from Temenanki. Oh, this scout is still staying alive, like a big boss over here on Sumeria's Temenanki. Okay, so I guess we can talk a little bit about the city-states. I do actually need to start up my air conditioning because it's starting to be quite chilly around my feet over there. Ooh. Let's take a look over here. We do have city-states, Armagh and Jerusalem coming up for religious bonuses. Well, none of the civilizations here are going for religion, and we're going to need to see if anybody's going to get those going. We have Mohenjo-Daro with Namadol coming up for culture bonuses, and Namadol here, the biggest name in the block. We do have him giving that culture to districts next to the coast or on the coast, and that's going to be amazing if anybody is actually going to get that going. Where is Namadol? It's actually really close to Brazil here, and from what I can see, it's not yet scouted by anybody. Interesting. Yeah, nobody actually has envoys into it. We do have Valletta with Preslav for military bonuses. Venice with Hansa will be the ones for trade. Cardiff with Singapore is going to bring the industrial benefits. And I do see Taruga with Geneva providing the science bonuses. It looks like there's actually quite a bit of a diverse array of city-states here. We do need to see how they're going to influence the game and if the players are going to get a decent amount of bonuses from them. Mighty Stavros is saying, so Brazil blocking the Temenanki build while he builds it. Yes, exactly. He's definitely going for it. And look at that. Look at that. Just this is Temenanki, man. This is gonna be amazing. Amazing. Oh man. Yes, let's go. Looks like Brazil did need to move away. Looks like the moment Sumeria is going for his harbors. He did give up on building a Temenanki. He did start to improve some of his coastal resources, and I do see he's getting the amenities going. I see an ivory tile improved, the honey tile improved, and we do have some monuments for that culture. He's also staying on the biggest campus that Guralos was building in Brazil land. You can see there's a +2 in the capital, but there's a +5 over here next to those mountains, and the Sumerian war cart is just gonna sit there pretty and deny that from ever getting built. An eye for an eye, as they like to say. Let's take a quick peek over here in the ERA score screen. We do have a bit of an issue here. 2 turns to go for, and it looks like Martin is not going to get his golden age. 17 out of 19 points. Got his galley out. Is unfortunately a bit... Oh my god, a bit too late to actually get his harbors. And of course, get the special ones. Is he... Somebody needs to help him. 17 out of 19 points, guys. Tech side, state workforce, writing in 3. That's not going to help anybody. Moksha going into Canberra. He probably has... well, he's going to get the second one here soon. Oh no. Oh no. The biggest question on the block here is Martin going to get his golden age. He just moved away for military... tradition. I don't know why. He should have actually clicked on political philosophy and got that instead. Now, of course, yes, you do get some benefits from going military tradition, but this is not the way. This is not the way, guys. Buy him a builder to chop campus in Canberra. That's too late, though. That is way too late. He doesn't even have writing. It's actually going to be 1 turn over the necessary one, right? It's 1 turn now. Can he get like a Suze, maybe? I don't know. Oh my god, it was too late for political philosophy also. Martin! Can you imagine the big loss in a possible pen brush and voice or even free inquiry golden age over here for Australia? This is a catastrophe. Yeah, it's too late, sir. It's too late. That is quite unfortunate here. It is what it is. Yeah. Looks like the boats of Portugal did meet the boats of England on the west side of his coast. We do need to see exactly what the reaction from the players will be. Looks like Portugal is going to get his golden age and is trying to go for a 4th settler here. A bit later from Lisbon, but he did want to get the harbor out first. I'm pretty sure also Mystic is doing the same thing with Eleanor, England. We do have the lighthouses. We got some Royal Navy dockyards coming out. Leeds and Birmingham. Shertomlik coming out with horses, Pokrovka, Shertomlik, generals getting Saka horse archers. Dzertik is starting to build an army, and of course he sees Cree is going to be in trouble. We see Cree is going to be in trouble. The big thing is Scythia does have a +5 when it attacks wounded units, and of course doesn't always need the general, but if you do manage to get the general with that +5, it does tend to be extremely problematic for your opponents. You can do very well on the coast as well, and we're going to need to see if Scythia over here is going to start to build a navy at some point. We do need to also take a look how Dzertik is going to want to play this out. If he is going to go for encampments at the moment in the tech side, we do have Dzertik going for sailing rather than anything else, and MartinH gotta go normal age. Normal age in Joe and John Curtin. Oh well, it happens. It happens. Oh my god, is actually Dzertik gonna take cities here? Cree, hello? Cree is going for sailing. Oh. Guys, big poll coming around. Let's see. I'm gonna throw a question here in the chat. What do you think, guys? In the next few turns, is Cree gonna lose a city to Scythia or not? You might want a spearman or two. Yeah, I know, right? But I'm not even sure he has bronze working, because you actually need bronze working for those spearmen. That might not happen here. He's going for archery. He just finished archery. Maybe he's going horseback riding. But first, he's deviating a little bit to get the sailing going. Bachega, good evening, sir. I never see Brazilian competitive before. Brazilian, oh, boa tarde, monsieur. Senor, excusez-moi. Boa tarde, boa tarde. We got Kerrnel over here coming up with that monument in one in Guarulhos. We do have a builder coming up from Rio de Janeiro. He did manage to build a Temenanki here in Salvador de Bahia, and as you can see, he's getting a monument. Looks like Kerrnel is on 16 science with 15 culture, and we do have him doing quite a nice opening. We do need to see if he's going to get to follow this up quite nicely, and of course what is going to be his next move. We do have a decent amount of march tiles that he is going to get extra science on, and as you can see over here, he does have his opening with those campuses. Now we do need to take a look from the left to the right to each of the civilizations and see what bonuses they're going to go for, what kind of words we're gonna have. Dzertik coming up with a pen brush and voice golden age, 7 science and 13 culture. He does have a 0 gold per turn. That is a bit unfortunate. At least his Kurgan is giving him some gold, and he is gonna go for 5 cities opening here. I'm a bit surprised he didn't go for a forest setter towards his opponent. I was expecting him to put a city over here towards his opponent to get a trade route going. Building a road even for the horses is gonna be so beneficial. We got Fluk in a pen bash and voice golden age with Gilga. Gilga on 3 cities. He did try to build a Temenaki, got stopped right on time by Brazil, and now he's going for his government plaza with harbors. As you can see, he is trying to get bigger. He doesn't actually need to go against anybody here, but with the boats, but at the same time he can actually influence the game, trying to acquired some of these great admirals. We do have him needing to improve his land quite a bit, and of course with his pen brush and voice, every time he actually gets one of these districts improved, he's gonna get his extra culture as well as the gold. We got Mystic in a free inquiry golden age. He does have 13 science and 14 culture, still on 3 cities, has the need to expand to the north and to the south. As you can see over here, he is unfortunately going to need to poke against Portugal quite a bit, and from what I can see, they are starting to attack each other on the coast for some time now. Looking at his land, he's going for extra trade routes, lighthouses coming up from London. I do see Birmingham did finish his Royal Navy dockyard, while he's getting another one in Leeds. Did not improve his iron yet, but he does have horses. We got Ura Martin with John Curtin on 3 cities, going for his 5th and 6th, starting to finish his harbors out, and he has 8 science with 21 culture. Of course, he does have a decent amount of advantages coming up from his nation. All of these tiles, well, some of these tiles actually are going to give him so much bonus, so many bonuses for his campuses, and usually we do see Brazil here spamming those campuses like there's no tomorrow. I'm pretty sure Hobart is gonna get a splendid one over here on the east side. That's gonna be a tough one. That's very nice, very nice. So what, one of +4 over here. Now we do have in Locheston also possible +3 on the uranium tile, and I'm actually quite surprised he did build one here, but I guess it's still a +3, so that's still good. Unfortunately, he did not get a golden age, so that means no free inquiry for him and no possible pen, brush and voice. Kerrnel here does have very good stats, 18 science and 20 culture. Coming up on the 3 series Brazil, he did start to work on a theater square, got his commercial, and he's getting quite a few of these campuses. I fear he's not actually discounting anything here, and it's going to be quite hard for him to get the production necessary for everything that he needs. Usually, if you want to discount stuff, a golden rule is to build in waves. Yeah, like you get multiple districts of a kind, and you get another multiple districts of another kind. You try to pay attention to not open them up in the tech tree and the culture tree and so on, and that's how usually you get much better results. I'm just simplifying it to the maximum effectiveness. That's usually how you want to go about it. We do have Kerrnel at the moment with a pen, brush and voice. He is going to get a decent amount of culture alongside that science from Temenanki, and I'm pretty sure when he's going to start pushing out this Sumerian war card, he's going to get a lot of science from that campus. On Grosbil, Pound Maker here, we got the biggest problem, I guess, in the game. He's still on 3 series. He's getting pushed from the north by Australia, and he's going to get pushed by Scythia. You can actually take a peek over here, and we did have a poll in the chat asking if he's gonna lose a city or not. Can anybody tell me what happened? Because I got distracted here by the game, and I don't know what happened. Now we got a settler coming up from Mistahi Sipik. Looks like Mr. Vass is coming up with a galley 3. Odin Chamber coming up in 5 as well from that city center. And from what I can see, we do have an archer also defending Cree over here. Actually, he's gonna get another slinger into an archer. Cree does have horseback riding, but in 5 turns he can actually, oh my god, in 5 turns these horses are gonna be upon him. That is gonna be an issue. It was 100 no, 100 no. Wow. Captain Picard, is that actually what's going on there? Oh my god, okay, I see how it is. Also, Justice Gurenaben, hello there, sir. Welcome. The galley coming out in 2 will be good for the city's strength. Yeah, 100% no. Okay, 100% no. So the galley coming up in 2 from Mr. Vasis is gonna definitely increase the city center strength. In Mr. Hisipik as well, across the empire is gonna get extra strength. We do have Scythia moving in with the Saka horse archers, and as you can see, he can 2-shot the slingers. That is going to be quite an issue for this Cree slinger if he doesn't go back and improve into an archer. Even if he improves into an archer, it's not going to be that easy to work with. Looks like at the moment Scythia is not actually committing to this. I would have loved to see at least a general here, maybe an encampment put down, not the general, but an encampment put down, and maybe a few more units. But as you can see, he doesn't actually want to irrel himself into this. He knows that he's going to need to do something to go for the next part of the game, and probably it's going to be on the coast. Portugal here is going to put quite a few issues, but this is one thing that I usually don't really like, because when you split your attention into 2 sides, you usually don't get them at all. You don't get either. So you have to focus on one thing, be good on one thing, and then that's it. Wasn't he supposed to have 3-3-2s on those match times with Temenanki? No. It's only 2 production, because you get it from, like, you get one from a Temenanki and then you get another one. Woo! Grosbil just saw it and now he's like, no, bro, what am I doing? Grosbil, oh my god, the settler got panicked. Panic. Just when you were talking about discounting, I was recently talking to a top player from a top tier. He did not know how it works, so no shame. Oh, great. Oh yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. how to say, I can't say that I have an extremely good grasp like how it works in all of the situations, but there are some easy rules that you can follow so you can get those discounts going. And I think we talked about it for quite some time on the stream, if I remember correctly, Justice. It's all good, it's all good. Looking at the Scythia, he did actually reposition to go to the north here. He did see with the warrior of his ally, I think it was England or something, that managed to get a warrior here into Cree's land, and he did see there is a settler coming around there. Now all of these horses are actually going to reposition here, and it is going to be, well, it is going to be a sad day if one of the settlers goes down. Of course, that's going to be an extra city for Scythia, and you can actually see 3 of these horses are going to make their way across that river and get in there. The Saka horse archer does definitely deal a lot of damage. We do have a Grosbil 2 turns away from getting horseback riding. That, oh, settler is going back. Okay, pushing him back. We do have also Australia pushing in from the north. So where is this settler gonna go? It doesn't have where to go, right? Oh well, it is what it is. I'm quite surprised Scythia did not try to take some pokes at the slingers here. It does feel like Scythia is wasting some moves. We'll see. Anyway, we got the Canberra coming up with a campus. As you can see, this is going to be a +4 here. He did manage to put his government plaza right next to it, and that's going to give him some more. He does need to get irrigation so he can work that marsh, or I should say take out the marsh for another campus in Hobart. I'm not sure if he finished that. I see him going for shipbuilding, but I did not see if he actually went for irrigation earlier. Cree does look in a very weak position with all the settlers poem. Yes. Usually when you're in this kind of a position, you kind of need to judge if you need to stay on 3 cities and get an encampment and get a general out so you can force your opponent, well, I should say defend against a possible attack from your opponent, or do this. It does seem like Grosbil at the moment kind of make the wrong choice. I know he knew about Australia, I know he knew about Scythia, so I'm a bit wondering why he did not actually first of all put scouts towards the west side. He would have seen these horses come from a mile away, and second of all realized that he's going to get pressured quite a bit here in the north. Yeah, that city on the coast on the east, I guess he does not know about what's going on in the north. That's the problem. He does not know about Australia being on the same coast there. Oh, Kerrnel going down. No, Kerrnel, come back. I think Hobart's campus will be beside the Gov Plaza. Oh, you think he's actually going to put it beside the Gov Plaza? Wait, let me take a peek here. What is it? Here. You think it's going to be here on the oil tile? Well, I guess it could be a plus, 5? No, 4. I think it should be a 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 from the well, actually he destroys the marsh, so it actually might be better. Okay, and if it destroys that marsh tile, it's gonna be good anyway for the other one, for the other campus. Yeah, I guess you're right. I think you're right, Spoon. I think you're right. He can definitely do that. Brazil is very strong on water with his Minas Gerais unit. I have to agree with that statement. Brazil definitely quite strong if he goes for a coast here. We've seen actually the last time we saw Brazil in the game, I think it was Task Force Fish that showed us the way with Brazil. Amazing civilization, amazing gameplay there. Wait, did he get in so fast? No. Okay. Okay, Australia over here is gonna get his campus. Where is this going? Oh, to the north, +3. Okay, that's gonna be fine. We do have him, Kerrnel, joining, and I really hope he's actually gonna be fine here. Darja gonna get big indeed. Darja over here, as you can see, he's already on 246 cities. He did go for the God of the Sea as a Pantheon, getting quite a bit of, oh my god, extra adjacency for his campuses. He does have a +10 in Majapahit, does have Surabaya with another, look at this, +10 over here, and he's gonna get the Tuban one as well with quite a bit of extras, +4. He did get Banjar Mason to the north on that citrus tile, and I do see Jumpy plugging in Reina. He's gonna get to trade with Portugal here. Definitely he has a lot of potential to overwhelm the economy, first of all, of his opponents here, but it looks like it's well, slowly building up. Maraxou definitely going right ahead with 51 points of gold per turn. We do have him selling more cities to the northwest, and he's going to need to finish up those harbors for the trade-offs of Indonesia. Indonesia as well, putting down quite a few harbors. He did start up with campuses first and has a bit of an issue growing with the city of Majapahit. Now that he's working on his audience chamber, he's gonna specialize his cities with the governors to get more food and housing in those, and of course allowing him to get better, stronger, faster. I'm actually quite surprised we don't see Scythia going after this settler over here. I know he does not have 3 vision, so he did not know about this, but I was expecting him to focus on one of the cities and not go crazy with everything. I think he still is thinking we do have a settler coming up to the southwest of Mikisivuaci, right behind that forest. He does not know that actually is not gonna happen. Well, we're gonna see what's going on. You know, but in this game it will be complicated for Brazil to do both because of Australia. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Dzertik, this is the moment of truth. He's going. Okay, he's going. He is actually going for that city, Mr. Hisipik. And you can see Cree is attacking back with the horses. And we do have some archers also moving forward. If he attacks the city, he's gonna need to realize that he's gonna need to sacrifice one of his horses if he wants to take down the city. So he can attack 2 times. He's gonna put the city in the half HP. Then next turn he needs to attack with whatever he has and also get the new units in there to take it down. Then is there a possibility for Grosbil to buy out a horse? He's getting a horse from Mr. Hisipik. Does not have a builder. Gold maybe? They do have gold. They do have 160 gold for him. So yeah, there we go. They're gonna get the gold for him. He's gonna put. So it's too late. Scythia not attacking to the city center to put it down in half. Unfortunately, it's gonna allow Cree to get a unit in there. And this is why you should not hesitate. Now this attack is kind of over. I guess we're gonna need to see Scythia over here try to take out the Cree archers and the units, and then slowly attack into Mr. Hisipik. Unfortunately, that's yeah, that's gonna allow Cree over here to survive. We got audience chamber coming up from London in 3 turns. So we got the lighthouse in Leeds. It looks like Birmingham coming up with the campus here. It looks like on the other side of the coast, Portugal did try to plug these chokes, and we do see England over here with the galleys trying to also figure out if he can get away against his opponent there to scout out at least how Portuguese land looks like. We do have audience chamber also from Lisbon, and I do want to keep on watching what's going on here on Cree's land. Looks like Scythia did move back some of his the 2 horses here to get them right next to each other, and at the moment I do see he's gonna get overwhelmed really fast. This is actually Scythia is on 5 cities and just sent 3 horses. He's far from rallying himself. Scythia is getting a lot of tempo, delays those settlers so wrong. Wait, did I say he's rallying himself? I said he's trying not to rally himself. That's what I said. I hope Shirach's Jones went what culture victory with all culture lead. Okay, we got that going. That's the amazing ability of Scythia to get some health back whenever he attacks a unit. And as you can see, he's dealing quite a bit of damage against these archers and getting back the health that he lost attacking into them. That's very nice. We do have a decent amount of Cree archers that can attack back. And of course, Scythia is going to get attacked by these Cree horses. He's going to try to deal as much damage as possible before his units die. We do have some Australian settlers coming up from the north. Australia did find that Cree galley and of course the way to get to his city, while that also reveals his position to Cree. I'm pretty sure he doesn't care that much. Cree is on 9 science with 15 culture, while Martin, even if he didn't get a golden age, he's still on 12 science and 20 culture, a turn getting a lot of science coming up from those campuses and going for currency in 3. I'm very amazed he's not actually going for irrigation over here, so he can actually get that extra campus down. It's very important, by the way, to pre-place the campuses. This is something that we need to speak a little bit about. Whenever you discover the technology for a district, that district starts to increase in cost whenever you're going to discover another cult or another civic or technology. So the sooner you place the district down in a city, the production gets locked in place for that particular district. Just the one that you placed over there gets locked in place. So even if you start building it later, after you finish the monument or you finish something else or a unit and so on, it's going to be the same production even though you discovered another 3 technologies and 2 civics and so on and so forth. So it's very good practice to pre-place the districts as soon as you have them if you want to go that way. And that's another one of the reasons that you can actually and you've seen quite a few players try to go for a planned out development. Yeah, pre-locking quarters, exactly. It's called like Antiro is saying. So usually it does help out quite a bit. So that's why I'm actually quite surprised when I don't see that happening. Ooh, Scythia over here getting bombed. Well, there's a lot of hesitation here on Scythia. Dzertik, yeah, well, he's bringing some new horses. He did lose 1 horse and 1 archer, and of course we do have some Hasaka horse archers here also. The moment he is still trading units with his opponent Cree, and from what I can see, he's doing a very good job to keeping Cree low in his stats, while we do see Dzertik is on 11 and 23. He's going to finish Warlord's Throne in 2 turns. He does have an encampment coming out from Generals, which is going to allow him to generate some great general points, which will, of course, allow him to recruit one of these. Needs to be careful how he's going to delay over here Cree's opportunity. Unfortunately for Cree, his only way of generating those great general points is to use the card, and that means he's using one of his policy slots to generate those points. Who have advantage at the moment? Kamino Kuni. That's actually a very good question. I would say, even if Scythia is fighting Cree over there and Cree honestly looks dead, I would still favor Portugal and Indonesia. Indonesia does have already 39 science with 30 culture. Mindblow is gonna get quite a few cities over here to work for him. Has very good campuses coming out, and with his Pembrush and Voice Golden Age, he's gonna generate the culture alongside that. He does need to put the harbors down, and I guess that's the weakness of his build. He's not gonna get very quick admiral points, and that means England and the other ones, everybody else in the game, which will have the opportunity to get projects out, might actually get there much faster than him to recruit those admirals that he's gonna need for the jogs and so on. Australia should not invest too much on Navy with no one on the seas. Yeah, but I think at least 4 or 5 boats would be a good practice here to take out Mistavasis. That's still a city that you can take away from your opponent Cree, and of course allow Scythia over here to have a much weaker opponent. You have to be really careful how you do this though. Usually you just put a 3rd ring harbor and buy quadrims. Yeah, that also works. On Brazil, yeah, that also definitely works. on Brazil to pre-build minas and of course upgrade them when you have the technology, or I should say the what is it, nationalism, I believe. You get the minas growth, minas. Yeah, nationalism. So it's on the culture tree. You can see actually Brazil is gonna get a lot of culture out. I see he's also starting his street carnivals. He's gonna get, oh my god, Reina in Salvador de Bahia for that gold generation. We got him on 18 gold a turn, and I guess he's gonna get a lot of good tiles here to work. Not improved tiles, but very good tiles. He's getting some theater squares also to discover these great writers, and he's at the moment the only one that's acquiring great writer points. He is the only one acquiring great merchant points, while everybody else is fighting on the animals, and I do see some scientists here. Now Brazil does have 1.1 great scientist points a turn. Indonesia is on 3 points, and as you can see, Sumeria is on 1.1. Australia on 2. I do see Hypatia is going to be one of the first to be picked here, and from what I notice, nobody's actually getting projects out. Yeah, Australia going for more gold per turn. Lighthouses. Ancestral Hall coming up from him. That is so not usual over here. Ancestral Hall, Australia. Such a late Ancestral Hall also. Okay. I mean, I guess he knows he has quite a bit of land there, but I'm not favoring the chances of him actually getting that big. Getting to that point in the game, that's going to matter so much for him to get that big. Anyway, Scythia kind of lost the momentum here against the Cree. Looks like he's going to need to reposition his units to get back behind the river here. And of course, wait for his general. He's trying to get in camp on training projects. And I do see he's not actually giving up on this offense. He saw Cree did move back with his horses back in the city of Mikisivwachik. And it's at the moment it does look like his government plaza got pillaged. Ooh, yeah, that's a dead horse. That's a dead horsey. Okay. Hello. I mean, he could trade a horse. He could shoot with this Saka horse archer, then attack with this horse, kill the horse over here, and of course get some health back, then upgrade with the promo. But I'm not seeing this happening. Anyway, we do have some galleys coming out. There's no city on the western coast that he could use. Looks like we got more horses coming up from Pokrovka. There is a bonus here that we didn't talk about from Scythia, but I didn't really mention it because we don't have a lot of faith generation on Scythia. He's only on 7 faith a turn. He can use that faith to buy out units, of course, Saka horse archers or horses, cav units in general. He can use that faith to buy them out. Incinerating toilet, good evening, sir. Also, Trojan man, hello, my friend. Indo running away with the early game? Yes, that is indeed a big yes over here. We do have him coming up with some galleys. He also has the ability to buy units in the water, of course, galleys and so on. Quadrims with a faith, and as you can see, he's getting a few of them over here in Jambi, Palembang, and we do need to see if he's actually going to try to go for, he is going to try to go for cartography. Butlers coming up in 1, feudalism in 2. Incinerated toilet also. What happened with that second settler of Cree? Did get settled here. So there's one here. I don't really like this settle, but I guess it's better than no settle. And then he has another one here in his capital. This one just stayed there for some time now. Okay, Saka horse archers getting back, getting their first promotions. You can see how strong these guys are, especially attacking into Cree wounded units. He's dealing 34 damage with the Saka horse archers. This is quite a problem for Cree. One of the other important facts about the Saka horse archers, I believe that one of the unique units of the beginning, like early game, that also receive damage from a general. They get some extra movement, they get also extra +5, they also have range strength. They are going to be amazing when the general comes into play. We do have generals getting victor established in 2 turns. We do have an encampment training project coming up in 3, and it looks like Scythia is 6 points away from getting a general. I don't know why he's actually getting another encampment training project with 6 points. It feels like he should just switch the card, plug it in for 2 turns, then switch it back. because this is kind of a waste of production here. He should be building horses or Saka horse archers instead of this. But that's just, I guess that's just my opinion. We do have some galleys also coming out from England. He is aware that Portugal over here should be quite close to cartography, so he's going to need to do the same thing. Mystic is 7 turns away from Bathurst. Oh no, that's such a long time. I'm not even sure he's going to be close to this. Maraxou is going to get cartography relatively fast here. And of course, we do see him pumping out some galleys. He's trying to get the harbor shipping projects going. And I do see in the Great Terminal screen, we do have the medieval Renaissance ones revealed over here. Now Portugal coming up with 4, we got England on 9, Australia on 3. Feudalism builders, I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. Also, where the offense, where Tommy, where is 8 Sack? I know, I would have loved to see that, but he's not that close. I would have loved to see like a forest settle here, and I would have loved to see a lot of Saka horse archers. They would have probably stomped Cree entirely. They would have deleted Cree from the map. That would have been quite a commitment though, and I think Tomeris here is very worried about this. This is what's happening, right? So Tomeris unfortunately did settle 3 coastals, which does mean he's getting himself how to say, he's weak against the navy, and he knows he's gonna be exposed. That's the word I was using for. He's exposing his empire to the navy of Portugal. Even though I'm pretty sure when he initially thought to settle these cities, his thought was to actually help out Eleanor on the coast and try as much as possible to get a navy out, as well as trying to poke Cree over there on the east side. Him not committing to either of the sides does slow down his takeover of another empire and the defense that he could muster against Portugal. He's forced to go on the both technology trees, going top 3 for those boats and also going middle 3 for the classical units, which of course should actually like a natural evolution should actually go into like knights and so on, going on the middle 3, which unfortunately is not going to guarantee his attack or defense on either sides. This is I guess forced by the environment here to do some different decisions than we're used to. Let me actually put my glasses back on because I can't see. Squat. Exactly, look at that. Juan Riquelme. Yes, exactly. Exposed. That's what I was looking for. Exposed. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Okay, we got campus research projects coming up from Majapahit. It looks like Brazil is actually going to take that. If Indonesia, actually they're getting there at the same time, right? It's 3 turns for Indonesia, 2 turns for Brazil, 3 turns for Brazil, I mean. Wow, 3-3. So let me actually take a look who's first here. Who is first? Brazil is Kerrnel, and then Mindblow is Indonesia. So Indonesia is actually going to be first. Okay. Is Brazil making a project? No. He's getting more street carnivals. He's putting down more campuses. I do see builders coming out. Looks like we do have campuses coming out from Natal. Okay, 9 turns. Looks like he's getting a few mines out for that extra production and getting the builders going. Very nice. Well, sometimes it just... Oh, at least okay. Sometimes the turns are rolling over longer. We do have actually Uruk over here with so much food and production coming up from his farms. As you can see, he did manage to get a few more of these ziggurats, and he's getting the extra production there. I do also notice Governor Liang is in the city, giving him I'm pretty sure an extra production point on all of the resources and food. We do have another settler coming out, and it looks like he is on 5 cities right now, with another one coming up here. He could keep on pressuring Brazil to the southwest, and I think that's actually a good thing, trying to get closer to Kerrnel, and of course force him to pay attention to the military. Not all on that science and culture, on the sim bonuses. We don't need to see what Scythia is gonna do here, if he's gonna achieve anything more. It does seem like at the moment Cree is stuck on 4 cities, while he's trying to get a few more stats up. He is managing to get the campuses going. He's gonna have a +3 here next to Pashkav Ashik, and I do see Mistafasis is also gonna get a +2. Not bad, not bad, not ideal either. I do have to point this out. You can see Dzertik is on 16 and 28. The big problem of Dzertik is that lack of military here, and of course lack of focus. If you take a look at the west side, even if at the moment Portugal does seem like it's quite a nice panda, it's a very nice panda, very nice bear, but a very nice panda. It's peaceful. I'm pretty sure Maraxou here is just gonna explode at some point, and of course try to get as many boats out as possible. They're gonna run away. It's like opening the box, that wildcard box, and you see so many things coming out of it. We got the cartography coming up in 6, civil service in 4, and Maraxou here is trying to get more of these galleys out. Let's see. Also, Justice, to be honest, I think other than slow war moves, his team does a good job realizing going all in on Cree would probably kill Eleanor. Yeah, that is true. But unfortunately, I don't think there's another option here. Honestly, I don't think there's another option. Like, Dzertik is way too slow to get to cartography. There's no way he's gonna get there. So I think it is what it is. On England, maybe it was a possibility for him to start settling east side, like get settlers out and try to get the coast on the east side, because this is not gonna happen. He's not gonna defend against whatever comes against him, right? Portugal and Indonesia sitting in a tree. How is it? Kissing. And these 3 horses actually did considerable damage to Cree, so good play in my book. Yeah, I definitely appreciate the Scythian attack over here. Cree just went crazy with his defense, and as you can see, he's building a line of horses. Still did not get to settle his 4th city, and I'm pretty sure he is going to take a while until he recovers from this. But there's a but there. Oh, long time. I'm not so how to say confident that Scythia is gonna make it out alive here. At least with 3 cities, like these 3 cities are gonna die. Shertomli, Kuloba, and Soloka. It feels like they're gonna be. We got quite a few builders coming up from Indonesia. I'm pretty sure these are feudalism builders. Mind blow, 45 science and 37 culture, 58 production. Also, unfortunately, he's getting probably feudalism builders to improve all of his land really quickly, and he's gonna get a lot of boats to chop here. I'm quite curious if he's gonna try to go for quadrims. Of course, he would for his jongs actually. He would need the niter, and that is quite a problem. You see, Kerrnel is trying to get the military science here for him, and of course that's gonna reveal the niter for this side. Brazil does have niter here on the west of Salvador de Bahia. He has 1 northwest of Guarulhos. We do have another niter tile there, so 2 niter tiles can be improved here by Brazil. That's actually a good amount of niter per 10 that he could give to his ally. Very nice, very nice. We do have an archer coming up from Curitiba in 4 turns. Looks like we do need to check out who's gonna pick this one. Look how this is gonna be so close. Indonesia getting it in next turn. Brazil trying to get it, but I think it's gonna be Indonesia's. Yeah, well, what can I say, man? What can I say? Good try, good try. They're from the same team, but good try. Let's see it pop. Pop it like it's on. Pop it like it's on. When mom blows in the house, what you gonna do? Pop it like it's on. Pop it like it's on. Let's go. Hello? No? You don't want to pick it? No, Indonesia? You don't want to pick it? Come on, you gotta take it, bro. There we go. Hypatia got recruited. And he's gonna get a free library. All of his libraries from then on are gonna give him an extra point of science. Has a decent amount of them, and oh my god, look at this. This amazing campus. +8 campus. Justice. Please What do you think of this campus over here? This is a... Oh my god, I feel like I should say it's a 10 out of 10, but when I see that 8, it just doesn't make sense. I'm so sorry. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, exactly. It can be a plus a 9 with one more district. Can you imagine? He's getting like a third of his empire science just from one of these. He just needs to put on that, how to say that, double card, and he's gonna be explode with science. You see the shock of over there, you know, he plugs in the card and you can see exploding everywhere. Oh man, what was in that wine, bro? Well, I guess this is what they are talking about when they say spawn better. I know, right? Some people know how to spawn and some people do not know how to spawn. It is what it is. No, it happens. You gotta know how to spawn. I'm kidding, guys. Like, guys, this is a meme. So, you know, it is a meme of a meme. Of course, there is no amazing knowledge to know how to spawn. There is something like choosing your civilization according to the map so you can get a better spawn, as in an ideal spawn for that particular map according to your civilization bonuses. If it's naval, if it's coastal, if it's more tundra, if it's not, if it's rainforest and rainforesty, and so on and so forth. Highlands, hello. That is something. Some guys just get lucky. Yeah, I agree. Oh, by the way, I didn't want to ask you something because yesterday and today I did increase a little bit the microphone for the volume for the microphone, and I didn't want to ask you if everything is fine, if you guys hear me all right, it's not too loud, it's not too low, because I did notice at some point it was a bit too low, you know, like it was, you barely heard me over everybody else, especially on that Among Us stream we had on Sunday. I think it was a bit too low. Even if I was talking loud, you still didn't hear me well. Yeah, all triangle indeed. That campus, bro, it's amazing. It is amazing. Well, we do have a lot of boats from England trying to go against Portugal here, and as you can see, Portugal is not that far away from getting his cartography, while Mystic is barely getting buttress. We do have Maraxou over here 3 turns out, and it does seem like he just found out about Indonesia's presence. We do need to see if we're gonna have also those admirals, and that's very important. As you can see, Portugal actually passed the first one. He definitely wants to get Rajendra Kola, and we do need to see when that's gonna happen. Tarek Legris, hello there, sir. Can you show the yield, please? Yes, sir. Right now it's perfect. Yay! Thank you. Good feedback. Good feedback. Give me a second. Trying out something. Okay, so harbor shipping projects coming out from both Portugal and England. Somebody's going to need to open these up, and it looks like it's going to be Sumeria's job, by the looks of it. Also, Australia is getting some points there, but he's not actually getting projects in. Sumeria still not getting projects in, so it's going to be a few more turns until those projects come out. We do have Sumeria actually settling red part to the southwest, and I'm pretty sure they're going to need to try to get those era score points for the next golden age. Yeah, we do have a few more units coming up from Scythia. General is going to arrive on the Sleen, and I'm pretty sure Cree is going to try to get one. Looks like Cree did use that card for some time now, and he's 2 turns away from recruiting Shun Tzu. That's a great general that gives you a book. Do have Scythia also putting down commercials, getting a few more campuses here. Gonna try to get bigger, stronger, faster. While Grosbil is on 19 science and 25 culture. Dzertik is on 23 and 30. But unfortunately, 3 of his cities, more than half his empire, is gonna be on the west side, on the coast over here, which is gonna expose him to all of these Portuguese boats. Portugal just kept on building galleys, and he's gonna try to use all of that extra economic advantage that he has. Oh my god, look at that gold, 753 gold in the bank. Woo woo, we got it going. 848 now. Very nice, very nice. And we got nows available for Portugal. This is the moment. Is he actually gonna wait for? No, he's not gonna wait. He's not gonna wait. I predict he's not actually gonna wait for mercenaries. Hello, I am doing well, sir. I am doing well. How are you doing? Also the yields. I think I show the yields, right? I show the yields. Justice, I really dislike the galley offense 1049, and they will all die for nothing. Yeah, they're gonna die so fast. Actually, we might. Yeah, not gonna lie. I fear we might see an early CC because of the dying of this fleet. They might lose 2 players because of, well, I'm not sure if it's because of this, honestly, because they couldn't have done anything anyway. I guess the only thing, actually his 4 turns out, he could have kept the galleys in his territory and tried to upgrade there and try to be a bit more defensive about it, try to get some scouts in the water. That would have allowed him to get some more support bonus, but it still wouldn't have been that good of a match for Portugal. Admiral plus nows with an extra promotion on them. That's one of the beautiful things of the nows. They do get an extra promotion, which does allow you to get the emblem, which is an extra +7. Immediately. He also had an admiral for the free now. Very nice, very nice. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 nows upgraded. Oof, that's amazing. That is amazing. I guess the biggest thing now is gonna be who's gonna pick up these admirals. We got Sumeria actually getting the necessary points. No, it's actually 0.2 points away. Australia has 1 point. Looks like Indonesia has 4 points. Wait, did Scythia not realize what's going on here? Hello? No? Oh, he does not see? He does see 1 now. I guess he doesn't see the big nows over here. But these are just gonna die so fast. This is gonna be so fast. Okay, now it's starting to move out, taking down 1 galley now in the north. Another 1 damaged there. It looks like more nows coming here, starting to take out the Scythian galleys. Oh no, he's actually, he keeps on taking down the English one. Okay. Now England is gonna want to get back. He doesn't have cartography yet, so all of these boats are gonna need to go through shallow water tiles, the whitish ones over here. Getting back to Birmingham, he's trying to put more production points in, and if looking at the gold available for them, they do have a decent amount of gold, especially on Sumeria. He does have 500 gold. MartinH is gonna be 300, Mystic 300. It does seem like they do have a decent amount of boats to upgrade. I also like that Portugal is not immediately promoting these nows, and he's gonna use them for some free heals over here while he keeps on going on the front line. I do also notice with Indonesia pumping out quadrims from his cities. These are gonna be jongs in the water. He does need to get some scouts for them. And of course, we're going to need to see if he's going to get them faster to Lydia or not. I do see he does have 104 faith in the bank at the moment. He does make 18 faith at that. Not bad, you know. A free boat is a free boat with faith. What is going on here? Okay, looks like Scythia did retreat, especially after he saw Cree managing to recruit a great general, of course Shunzu. Looks like he gave up on attacking his opponent here, and even though he did have a moment of weakness at the beginning, Cree did manage to get back on track. 31 science with 30 culture. Dzertik is on 25 and 37. One of the biggest problems here was he needed to commit on the coast on the west side as well as on land on the east side, and now he's not gonna have either. Looks like Scythia's boats, all of them did go down, even if there are some scattered ones here. It looks like Indonesia is gonna need to take care of them, while of course the Portuguese now are gonna keep on moving towards the English fleet. We do have them realizing that they also need to go directly against his opponent here. Still no admiral got recruited by Portugal. Oh, I just talked about that. Himerius, boom boom boom. Indonesia is gonna get Zenki and no Rajendra. Oh, actually England got Rajendra. Interesting. So Leif Erikson got picked up by Australia, England got Rajendra, Himerius got picked up by Portugal. This is actually not good for England. Like, he can't really use Rajendra, but at least he denies it from his opponent. So, okay. A little better. A Mystic is 2 turns away from getting cartography. Martin is 3 turns, but he's not going to get to influence this unless he actually gets a city here in the north. He is trying to get a settler, and the biggest question is, where is that settler going? No, Martin. Okay, there was a possibility for him to affect this. What if he managed to get a connection city here in the north part, and of course pre-build a lot of boats? And I don't think they would have had enough gold for every boat, though. It doesn't look like they have very gold heavy civilizations, especially since now we do see, of course, 45 gold mine blow, Maraxou on 91, Kerrnel is also on 50. That's quite a bit of gold acquired every turn from Deux Rives. Can you explain Brazil's strat, please? He has so much stat. Okay, 58 science and 57 culture. Well, first of all, he did manage to get an awesome Etemenanki. All of these march tiles are giving him an extra point of science over there. He does have very, very good campuses. As you can see, a +5 that turned into a +10 here. He does have this one over here, a +4. Another one here that's going to be a +5. That's going to turn into a +10 and so on. And one of the amazing things of Brazil, if he goes for the pen brush and voice, he's getting the culture out of these districts, and he can use his street carnivals to increase the adjacency of these theater squares. So he's getting a lot of culture going about. That's one of the that's the reason he actually has 58 science and 57 culture. Opened up with Moksha, went into Reina second in Salvador de Bahia. And, thank you so much, Incinerating Toilet. Much appreciated, sir. And I do believe, how to say, he's going to need to get a lot more production going. I don't think 87 production at the moment is that big, especially looking at Gilga, 97, 127 food a turn. But anyway, that's just me. One of the problems with Brazil is you do need to chop these rainforests if you want to get that production in, and unfortunately that also takes away from the adjacency of your districts. So that's something you need to always take into account. Let's take a look back on this. Looks like actually Cree is going to try to put some pressure on Australia here. Australia going cartography in 2 turns, and it does seem like he does have a few of these galleys ready to upgrade. He does need to be careful about them. Did he Sus Mohenjo-Daro? No, that's actually his allies. That's Scythia's. Okay, so Portugal is starting to chew through the boats of England slowly but surely. We do have one more turn for England to get his cartography, while he doesn't have enough tiles in the water acquired by his city of Birmingham to upgrade all of these galleys into boats, into stronger boats, into caravels. It's a bit of an issue there. Where are the other boats? Oh, actually Portugal just gonna take cities from Scythia. Okay. He's gonna send a few of them there, while he's gonna wait for Indonesia to put quadrims in the water and upgrade into his land. He does have more nows that he can upgrade with as well. That's quite a problem. Mercenaries coming off next turn from Indonesia. It looks like Portugal is gonna need to do the damage here against the caravels. The caravels very strong. Oh my god, look at that, 75 damage. At the moment I don't think Portugal has the admiral there. Yeah, that's a problem. That's an extra +5 he should get, and I don't see an admiral here from me. Oh wait, there is one. Gaius Duilius. There's a Gaius Duilius, but that's not the +3. That's not the +5 one. Wait, he activated the +3? Okay, interesting. Now the nows are getting their promotions in. They're going to be 71 against 72, and that's still without the Great Admiral. He needs to get in there. Not to mention get more boats out. With the Admiral, with the envelope promotion, these should be stronger than the caravels. When these Indonesian jongs are going to get upgraded, it's going to be game over anyway. These jongs are extremely powerful. One of the strongest units in the game when it comes to ranged units, especially in the Renaissance, Renaissance era. The jongs do get a +5 extra damage when they are escorted. So you do have to pay attention to get some scouts in the water or some units to escort them with. It's very, very important to get that going. I guess the only other strong unit in the game as a replacement frigate is the Dzertik Provincian, which does get an extra +5 base, if I'm not mistaken, with a +7 combat strength attacking defensible districts. So you do have it 50 melee strength with 60 range strength. If you take a look at the Jong over here, the Jong is 45 to 55, so 1 point less base strength, but it does get an extra +5 when it is in a formation. So very, very important to get that going. And do have to say, Portugal here is trying to figure out if there are going to be more units from Scythia. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. And he's going to leave England a little bit longer on the map. I'm pretty sure he's waiting for Indonesian Jongs to come out. Now Mindblow did manage to get the upgrade button here on the Jongs. He does need the Niter to improve it, and I'm pretty sure Kerrnel is getting that Niter for him. We do have also Maraxou, actually 25 Niter. They maybe they actually traded it, so they acquired as much Niter as possible. We do need to see also what Brazil has been doing. Theater squares, getting some amphitheaters, getting some more of these street carnivals. We do have still no specializing building in the government plaza for Brazil. We do have on Sumeria, by the way, a forest fire next to a dab, and that's gonna give a lot of rainforest this extra fertility. Stonehenge coming up from Lagash, and I do see more settlers available for Sumeria, or are going to be available for Sumeria. Eridu is also going to build Temple of Artemis here, which will allow him to get some extra amenities, food and housing in that city, and of course the amenities are going to be spread. Wait, did he just chop the cattle after building Temple of Artemis? Okay. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Okay, there we go. We got the Jongs, and these guys are gonna be amazing. I like how Portugal is actually using his units to put them in the water. The scouts that he got, some warriors, some heavy chariots that he got for free, is using them as much as possible to increase the support strength of his boats here, and he's trying to max out as much as possible his damage. He doesn't want to get counterattacked here, and of course wants to give as many chances as possible to his fleet to survive until the Jongs come out to play. He's also going to need to get to mercenaries. In 5 turns he's going to get that mercenaries going, and from what I can see, he's actually trying to go for more commercials. Oh, I see. The priority is getting the ENA score for the next golden. I see how it is. We got 44 out of 54. I'm a bit surprised we don't actually see it now in the lands of Indonesia, so he can get one of those Fetorias going. That would have been an easy +4. We got quite a few players in the game trying to get to that golden age. Looks like or I should say Fluk is going for 62. He's going for a golden age on Sumeria. Mystic is going to be quite far away, 44 out of 53 points, 9 points out. Martin is going to be 46-41. Looks like Kerrnel is 59-58. Grosbil 41-51. We got him 10 points out. Mindblow 61-63. Maraxou 44-54. We got the city of Soloka also under attack by two of these Portuguese now. It looks like that city is going to die next turn, while Cool Oba is also under attack here. I do think Scythia is probably going to chop the ancient walls before that city dies, and it looks like England is dispatching a few caravels to take care of the now here. Let's see what's going on here. We do have campus research projects coming up from Sumeria. They are getting to the scientists, to Newton, really close to Newton here, and we're going to need to see who's going to get that. No great engineers yet from anybody. While I do see Scythia is unfortunately taken down on the west side. That means Cree is going to get bigger also. Cree 2 turns for Hanging Gardens. Okay, Martin Kerrnel 59-58. He's gonna be in a golden age. Grosbil not getting there. Mindblow is gonna get a golden. Maraxou not getting there. 10 points out. Does feel like that's a long way. That is a long way. I think he's getting this splendid commercial campus. I think he already has a splendid campus, right? Does he? I'm not sure. I don't see one, so I don't think so. No, he doesn't. He probably doesn't. Maraxou was in a free inquiry golden age, so I guess all of that science was coming out from his harbors. Okay. Indonesia getting those junks to the south of Leria, also upgrading them as they pass by, and now he's putting them right behind the Portuguese nows. They're going to need at least one more turn to get their movement back, and then move in a unit with the Portuguese Navy. Portugal just can keep a line of units in front, and of course the Indonesian junks can just safely shoot from behind. You can see one junk can deal significant damage against the caravels, and if they keep on shooting, you can imagine 3-4 of them can do. One city of Scythia did get taken down, the one to the south of Kuloba. This one will remain alive, and it looks like the now is going to have a bit more chances. He did get his promotion going, getting the emblem just activated, that +7 on him, and of course the caravels of England are not that strong to take it down fast enough. Salty Capybara, guten Abend. Hello there, ma'am. How are you doing? England with 3 cities only. What happened to the colonies? Yeah, I mean, yeah, Portugal happened, I guess. Portugal happened. Okay, traders from Locheston. Builder, okay. Theatre Square, Canberra. Hobart 2 turns, okay. Oh, Kish actually got settled on the west side? Whoa! Wait, he's actually trying to trade with John Curtin, trying to get that economy going. Okay, Fluk is on 100 gold a turn. We got Martin on 119. Yeah, they declared independence and became Australia. Yeah, well, now it's the moment of truth. Is Portugal actually going to keep on pushing? He does definitely have an advantage here with the Jongs behind them. Unfortunately, I don't see a lot of escort units for the Indonesian Jongs to get stronger, but I do see quite a few of them are coming out to play. It looks like also Portugal is going to need to retreat these boats from the south. There's no more need for them over there. They could easily take out the series of or I should say the boats that are in the bay of Kuloba. Oh man, I smell cookies. Oh man, my grandma making cookies. I smell cookies. Can you imagine? She's actually baking cookies. This is like 12:15 a.m. and she's baking cookies at this hour. Wow. Let's see, Brazil, getting more writers here, getting those amphitheaters going for a granary. Well, I guess it's fine, it's safe. It looks like also we do have Sumeria putting down quite a few encampments, Lagash and a Damp working both of them. He's gonna spread out as far and wide as possible. I think he was the one going for Ancestral Hall here, and we kind of doubted this at the beginning, or at least I doubted this at the beginning. Now we do see him spreading to the west side, and I think actually Australia did the same thing. Yeah, Australia did the same thing, but couldn't get that many cities out as his neighbor. I'm pretty sure he would have been much more happier with audience chamber. Getting that extra food in there would have been nice. Anyway, we do have quite a few galleys here into the south of Hobart. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like at the moment Martin is interested in upgrading them, and of course going against Cree. While Cree is gonna just keep on getting bigger in the south, that is a bit of a problem here. They don't want to spend that gold, and it looks like at the moment it's gonna be a lot of, how to say, it's gonna cause quite a few problems here. Mystic does have 1,000 gold in the bank, and does have quite a few of these galleys that he can improve, while he's going to get under attack by the Portuguese nows with the Indonesian jongs in tow. We do need to see all of these getting there on the front line, and from what I can see, they are Maraxou is paying really good attention to how his fleet formation is, so he gets the maximum amount of support bonus and flanking bonus against his opponent, and at the same time try to give the space for Indonesia's jongs to go hard on his opponent here. You can see the jong right after it escorted. Oh my god, look at that, 70 strength unit against the Caravel. That's so strong, that is so strong, so big, so big. This is like these muscles of the jong just, ooh, man, you see them pumping. Yeah. Psycho Mike, good evening, sir. Also, my family didn't make Christmas cookies yet this year. I will have to fix that tomorrow. Cookies, also salty. Pictures. Where are pictures of cookies, man? Man, oh man. Okay, we got some more nows coming up from Portugal. He did upgrade 3 more, and he does have 3 more to go. I'm still very surprised he did not actually get one of these. Oh my god, he actually went into a normal age. Medieval era, we do have Dark Age, Golden Age, Normal Age, Golden Age, Golden Age, Normal Age, Golden Age, Normal Age. Well, yeah, it is what it is. You know, it happened, and now, of course, we do see England putting that gold to work, putting his mouth, well, I guess putting that gold to where his mouth is, and getting his upgrades going. We do need to see what Mystic is going to come up with, if he's going to manage to survive over here. It does look like he's going to have quite a few issues. The next admiral is going to be Santa Cruz, and England does need so many points. 140 more points need to be acquired so he can actually recruit Santa Cruz. We got him going for the harbor shipping projects, getting a few quadrims out, and I do see him trying to chop some. Okay, not bad, but at the same time, these jongs will be upon him. When the daylight starts, we're gonna see those rolling balls of fire attacking the opponent. Dun 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 dun. If I can take pictures in time, my brothers are prone to making any cookies disappear before. Wait, really? They're so fast? You just like get them out of the oven and then you they just disappeared. Oh, right. I need to actually coordinate with somebody, right? Irelus Maximus. Hello. I am first or second? Okay. I am first. That, okay. Let's go for profit. Let's go for production, maybe? Faith. Let's go for me. Okay. Very nice. We got it going. not cookies, but I made a big chocolate fudge can like the one from Matilda yesterday. Enough for all of us. Oh, yes, yes. That is it. That the big chocolate fudge. Oh my god, the Christmas period, bro. Bro, I'm trying to lose weight over here, and I'm getting people fat out of this. I'm getting fatter just thinking of this. Bro. My mind is right. Cookies. You shouldn't eat cookies. Like there's a little red devil over here on my shoulder, right shoulder, and a little white goody goody good door on the left one, and it's like, oh my god, oh my god, you actually did you? Oh my god, bro. We got the Jongs attacking. Looks like that caravel fleet got taken out. That was so quick. Unbelievable. Portugal is moving forward. They did attack with 3 of them. Those Jongs did make quick work of the English Navy. And as you can see over here, he's going to get a lot of damage against these normal caravels going forward. We got more Jongs joining the fight over here. And it does seem like at the moment, Portugal Navy, with the help of the Indonesian one, will take out England. We do have some English boats in the borders of Scythia in the south. Portugal did try to see what's going on over here with 2 of his naus. I don't know what the second one did. Where is the second one? Did it disappear? Did it like poof in the air? Did he delete it? What happened over here? I know there was a second one. Do you see it? I don't see it. It disappeared. Anyway, we do have a new... Whoa. Attacking force from Scythia, putting some damage against these units of Cree. Fortunately for Cree, he did manage to recruit that general, and with Governor Victor, he's doing quite a bit of defense here. From what I can see, also we got more libraries and more science coming up from Cree. He is gonna try to get to crossbows quite fast, and castles actually, more mercenaries coming up in 2 and 1. That means he is gonna get to upgrade all of these horses into horses if he wants to, and he will probably get the gold from his allies. They are making a decent amount of gold per turn with 125 on Maraxou, Mindblow on 30, and Kerrnel on 60. We do also need to see how England is going to try to use his own gold in, because the moment he still has 500 gold in the bank, but he kind of ran out of pre-builds to use that gold on, and you can see he's losing boats faster than he can repair on and or replace them. That is going to be quite a problem over here in the next part of the game. We will see Portugal managing to not take any kind of losses, but take out the English boats. There is a possibility for England to actually, for Australia and for Portugal to put a connection city and go against Australia next, right after Eleanor. Australia is not safe over here, and he should realize this. Looking at the session of the World Congress, we got no artists, no points for the great artists, and looks like production is going to be the 100% cost for the next Congress. And Fluk just got 2 Diplo points. Salty Capybana, I posted a little song about cookies. Oh man. I can't really hear the song right now, but I'm gonna definitely, yeah, okay. I'm gonna watch that cookie song. I'm gonna hear it, but it's all gonna be after the stream, because you never know when copyright strikes, and I don't want some copyright strikes. Sorry. We got a settler coming up from Birmingham in 2 turns, and from what I can see, England is well, still benefiting from quite a few builders improving his land, trying to improve his land. Unfortunately, his fleet is going down really quickly here to the pummeling of these Jongs. We do have so many Jongs behind these Portuguese units, and as you can see, Maraxou is waiting for the Jongs to shoot first and then go in with the nows, so he deals a maximum amount of damage while he is not taking any damage in return. I'm actually quite surprised a few of his nows are low HP here. In the south, looks like there is an English caravel going behind all of this, with Portugal now getting in there also soon enough. Okay, we do have Australia also managing to get a few more cities. Adelaide did get settled in the southwest, and the Scythia started going there. The problem is Scythia is going to probably use Shertomlik, which will allow either Portugal or Indonesia, depending on who's going to take it, probably Portugal, to go in here into this bay and of course take care of Adelaide. We do have also Cree managing to settle a city in the south. What is this, man? What is this forest fire everywhere? Another forest fire in Achtakakop, man. Bro. How much luck does Cree have? Really? Like, how much luck does he have? Can you imagine? Oh my god. It's just, bro. Insane in the membrane. Oh my god, bro. That is just unbelievable. Anyway, we got a religion also coming up here. Eastern Orthodoxy for Sumeria. He is going to go for Zen meditation with sacred places, plus to science, culture, gold, and faith coming up for each wonder in the city. Each wonder in a city that is converted to that religion, or I should say for each city that has a wonder in it. Yeah, that's better pronunciation. We do have a foreign ministry also built by him, and it looks like Uruk did manage to get to 14 population, going higher, getting some libraries, getting some universities, and trying to get as much science and culture as possible. Unfortunately, he's still not keeping up with Gitarja. Gitarja did go for a Penbash and Voice Golden Age, finished that amazing campus over here, going for a new university, and oh my god, that just one campus is plus 16 science, not to mention the university and the library in it. We do have Gitarja over here benefiting from oh my god, an advantage going into Isaac Newton. He does also already have Hypatia. You can imagine that's going to be quite something. Janku, good evening, sir. Hello there. The Australian settlers will block possibility for a canal city in the north. Yeah, looks like yeah. Wait, this is connected land? Oh, it is connected land. Okay, I see. It is connected land. You are correct. Bendigo is gonna be settled, and Australia is gonna block that from happening. Well, still not gonna save him out completely. I'm pretty sure England over here needs to get a safety settler out. He's trying to get out. Get out, my son. Run! Mystic over here is gonna try to get walls. Those are not gonna stay up much longer. The Indonesian Jongs will make quick work of them. And as you can see, there's only one more caravel that just died actually. That's next to the city of Birmingham. We got 2 more in London, which is also going for the walls. Hey, hello there, sir. Project Cisco, how are you doing? Good evening, good evening. I'm doing fine, I'm how to say, the game is, by the looks of it, on a naval taste here. We do have Portugal with Indonesia going against England. I really like how we saw them working together. By the way, Indonesian Jongs on one side, we had Naus in the front line, very, very strong units of both kind, ranged and melee, and they did manage to break apart Eleanor boats. That was quite an advantage. We do need to see if Eleanor here is going to manage to get a safety settler out in time, and we do need to see if he's going to stay alive in the game. He does have another settler coming up from Leeds, and from what I can see, all of these cities on the west side are probably going to die. Next up, I'm certain we're going to see quite a few boats from Portugal go against Shertomlik and Kuloba, tearing apart the Scythian Empire next. We do have a Scythia with quite a few coursers that are going to probably move to the east side towards Cree, and we're just waiting to see how that is gonna happen. Uruk over here trying to get bigger for his allies. Martin is also doing the same thing, trying to get big for his allies. He's getting those outback stations everywhere. He's trying to get that extra food and of course the production in. Oh, Hobart actually never built a campus? I mean, no wonder he has 67 science and 69 culture. Never built a campus. Oh. Okay. Oh, look at the Nightbot showing off the VAP tag. Yeah. Yeah, Nightbot getting big. Nightbot, what can I say? He's getting big. Moving up in the world. Oh my god. Oh, spicy pizza. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna actually order pizza. Mighty Stavros, you have convinced me, sir. I will... oh my god, I will desecrate a pizza tonight. Oh man, oh man. No pineapple pizza. No pineapple pizza for me, but it's gonna be a lot of meat and mozzarella. Extra mozzarella. So the Cabrera seriously, I needed 20,000 points for VIP and now it's more expensive. This inflation is hitting hard. Wait, did this? I didn't change anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't change anything. What is it? Oh, it's 2050. Yeah, it's been like that for a month or so, at least. It's getting there. It's getting there. Oh my god, I'm just thinking of food now. Oh man, oh man. Anyway, we got we do need to see what Portugal is going to do with Indonesia here. It looks like at the moment he's going to need to get back his science and culture. He did not get a golden age, and unfortunately that also takes away from potential free inquiry and of course Pembrush and voice. As you can see, he does have a lot of campuses. He still retains his science, which is good. He's going to need to do something about that culture, and from what I can see, the first order of business is to get a lot more traders out. Kerrnel, come back. Come back, Kerrnel. Come back, my son. Oh, hello. Hello, Australia. It's a bit too late, but hello, Australia. Going against Musomin. We got Grosbil over here trying to defend himself. Guys, if you wanna take a look here at what I'm watching and why I'm drooling so much, this is what's happening. Mighty Stavros is just poking the bear with his pizzas and tiger bread plate. Oh my god. Yes, pizza. Yes. Are there any Fettorias? I don't think he actually made Fettorias. I didn't see any. No, he didn't make any. That was a surprise for me also. Also 30 seconds in Romanian. Trojan Man, do you want me to talk now, or we should I would say talk when the game actually starts? I spent too many points voting for Hungary leader to be voted. Sexiest male leader in the game. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Maybe Saint OnSpotTV will come to Project Cisco. Yeah. When game starts. Okay, got it, Trojan Man. Always gonna lose to Gilgabro's beard. VIP is on my wish list. Yeah. Let's go. a second. I see Kerrnel is joining, but I also received a message, so I'm gonna quickly take a look. Oh, he's fixing 0ms. Oh man, we have a winner. I don't know exactly who actually clicked on the GG button, but somebody did, and we don't need to take a look here. Just one more time. Let's see. Fluk actually called out the GG. It looks like URA has dropped, considered the game to Deux Rives. GG, well played to both teams, and of course we're gonna take a quick peek on I would say in the chat over here to see what's going on. It does seem like Portugal did manage to break apart the English Navy and of course took down Mystics, or I should say all of the URI teams' psychological strength. We do have over here Australia trying to poke a little bit of Cree. Cree did an amazing job to keep his cities intact. It was quite hard for him to push back Scythia here, and it looks like at the moment Scythia, even if he was coming with a new array of horses and units to go against his opponent here, he just didn't have enough to break apart the Cree defenses, while his empire would have probably been dead anyway. Shertomlik and Kulova would have died to the concentrated power of the Portuguese Naus and of course the Indonesian Jongs. We did have Uruk getting quite big. Fluk over here did very well simming, and of course we do need to see what they're gonna say in the post-game chat. Give me a second so I can actually switch channels to hear them out. Let's go in.
Il y avait peu de
Ça
chance.
aurait été statu quo, mais Minas à gauche, quoi, sur l'Australie.
GG, well played, guys.
Attends, c'est-tu relié l'Australie et Londres? Non? Par,
Il y a Michael, peut-être qu'on parle un peu anglais et puis après. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's okay. Hello. And if you need to talk in French, just talk in French. It's fine. I'm still learning French over here.
It's okay.
Okay, it's all good.
Okay. So we can practice English too.
Yeah,
Oh, I
just feel free to ask questions about
Does
the game.
England and Australia was by water?
No,
Okay.
they were not connected by water.
Okay.
Not
No.
yet.
I was trading with Australia last summer.
Yeah.
But the city took like 15 turns to settle.
Yeah, I was trading with Australia.
By the way, you cannot give me like Newton and Epathy on city. Like
You got Newton? Oh, I had
I
it
will.
next turn.
you got it next time.
I had a 3 project
Oh,
at
okay.
one
No,
turn.
you will have it.
T'as joué?
GG à tous.
To be honest, I have a good luck spell. My campus are just insane.
On
And we did buy me a settler early on, so my tempo was really fast.
Okay.
So my third settler was with how do you call that, early empire, but because I have so much culture from Emperor, that I had like really early.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, the two Emperor like carry me on.
And who took the God of March and
I took it with Brazil. If you see the map, there is something like a 20 tiles march.
Yeah.
March? Yeah.
With only march.
Every primo have like this
No,
March.
not like this. Not like this.
yeah, every game. We did a lot of maps to see, like, because first I just asked like what is primo, and Kerrnel told me like they got a lot of volcano, so we did some map, and we never had a volcano with a classic ridge.
No, there is none.
And we thought that every game they have like this march thing down the middle forest, So we knew that since we saw like 2 March on Brazil, we knew that he had a lot of more.
Yeah, that's the reason why I picked Summer, but I had no Z-Rod on Ring 1, so I couldn't have early Pantheon.
Oh, I started on tobacco, so I had
Okay.
I instantly had faith.
To be honest, I think like we won on draft, we won on spawn. Like our setup
We
is
have
just
good spawn, but positioning is kinda hard, I think. I'm kinda useless at spawn with Summer, since I can't really go on the C on the right with Indonesia already set up, and so it's weird to sim when you know that you're dead because they got the control of the sea, so
yeah.
it was kinda hard.
I think
And
I don't have that many city. I should have more.
I'm curious about Australia's choice to go for Ancestral Hall instead of Audience.
That's a misclick.
Misclick, okay. And have you considered...
In French, the both buildings have almost the same name, so I often misclick. Less now, but I still misclick sometimes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Painful misclick, yeah.
Yeah, in French it's that salle d'audience.
Yes.
Hey guys.
Big brain time.
Yeah. Do we talk about Cree that lost like 2 or 3 from fire? Like
I lost 3
Yeah, but
or
he
4
got a lot of production.
Yes.
I'm not gonna cry for him.
yeah,
No.
but
I
like
was totally out of my game.
yeah, but B3 like came like turn 20 almost. Like
Yeah, but he has like a 40 production capital, bro. Like that's...
yeah.
Yes, now it's good. Now
Yeah,
it's a
now
good
it's good,
chapter.
but like the early tempo is like kind of sus.
Yeah, I was a
And he
bit
had,
surprised.
Like, pressure from-
I mean, you buy the first horse, but the 2 and 3rd horse came like 2 turn after, so that's really good.
I think Scythia, if you weren't that hesitant to go against Cree, you would have taken a city there, or at least dealt a lot of damage to one.
Yeah, I should have first moves on the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you also got 6 horses, and they got much less.
Ah,
So,
yeah,
yeah.
a lot of horses.
we was thinking with Telio that you will just go Irelus Maximus and push.
Yeah. Was
Yeah,
thinking
I
the
wanted
same.
to do that, but after we saw that Portugal and Indonesia were connected, I was like, okay, so English is in really bad position, and if I can do some galley to up and help to trade, it's good, you know. Because
I don't.
afterward, Cree was era like me, and he was out of the game, so it didn't matter. So just go for Portugal, because pushing against England, we lose the game, and if England can deal something to Portugal and Indonesia, we can. So there is nothing to go for Cree to this.
Hey, I have a question. Why England have only 3 cities?
Good
She
question,
can-
my friend.
She can put more.
Okay.
She don't have a good land, and if she put more city, she have to be like on the city line, CTC. That's not very in front line.
Yeah, she
Yes,
had like
y-
one good
yes.
city left and south and
Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys. Everything.
Yeah.
Yep. GG, well played.
Everyone.
GG.
Have a good evening. Bye bye. And thank you so much for allowing me to stream. See you next time.
Sorry for the many
Painful to
disconnects.
start, but-
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Happens.
Thank you for the tournament. See you soon.
See you.
Yes, you
So we heard from both teams. We got our answers over there about Cree, about Scythia, about the attacks, not attacks, and so on and so forth. Of course, Mindblow was also speaking of from the perspective of Indonesia, what was going on there. We saw also Australia giving us the answer for Ancestral Hall. It was a misclick. It happens. That's an expensive misclick, I gotta say. We got our answer while a mistake also with England did stay on 3 cities. Indeed, she didn't have that many to settle. I'm not sure actually if Mystic is a girl, so I don't want to be disrespectful over here. I'm sorry if I call he she and the other way around. I'm sorry. Of course, we have seen how Cree did manage to recover. We did see Brazil getting a lot of gold, a lot of science coming up from Temenanki. That's an awesome Temenanki. And I still smell cookies in my nose. So I'm gonna actually try to get a pizza soon. I'm gonna desecrate a pizza tonight. Oh, he's gonna get it. And of course, we're gonna see what we're gonna have tomorrow. I believe we're gonna have another game tomorrow from the CivFR Squadrons, and we do have another one going on. And oh my god, this pizza. Oh, the pizza. Upcoming games, we do have Sumer 0.9 going against L'Anvers du Victor 1914 45 GMT on Thursday, and we're gonna see what these new players are gonna go for. I think we actually have new teams on the block, but there are also some old teams. Ember 7 Luke asking us a question here: who won? It was Les Deux Rives won. Les Deux Rives. Les Deux Rives. Let me actually take a look over here. Quick peek. What do we have? This. L'Anvers du Victor. Oh, there we go. L'Anvers du Victor actually has quite a few names that we know. Actually, first of all, Irelus Maximus is the one that streamed with us tonight. Dr. Zeta, we got Hagendorf, we got Crow, we got Psycha, Zdargor, and Chemicus showing up on the roster. While Sumer version 0.9, this is actually like the beta version of Sumer. Gara, Cataclysm, Theondus, we got Jofrus, Sedition, Pat, Gianna, and Finor coming up on their roster. So definitely we're going to see what they're made up of, and tomorrow we're going to have our answer. So thank you so much everybody for joining us. Much appreciated for the follows, for the likes, for everything, for the subs, for every little bit of thing over here, for a lot of comments, for you guys being great. And of course, as we are approaching Christmas, I really hope you're gonna have a wonderful time. I really hope you're gonna have, of course, be healthy, be happy, and of course get to spend some quality time with your loved ones. If you're coming up from YouTube, make sure you actually throw this thumbs up if you enjoy the content. I do hope you're gonna see each other on the live stream on twitch.tv/OnSpotTV, and I do hope you're also gonna get to comment down below if you have something to tell me. I do appreciate every little bit of comment. Even if it's negative, just throw it out there, bro. Just release everything. At the same time, I do want to point out on Discord, you can actually take a look at my schedule. I have an updated channel with all of my games, and of course you get to see what I do every week. So thank you so much. Without further ado, I'm gonna go into the ending phase, and I'm gonna try to take a look who's actually streaming right now to give a raid. So stay tuned. Bye.